Hey everybody, welcome to the Unity Game Podcast. It is episode 86, and I'm Riccio.
I'm Riccio.
I'm Riccio.
It's a Thursday, the 10th
10.
of October.
Also, did you say Unity or
Unity Gaming Podcast.
You're tired, aren't you, Sompy?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking exhausted.
Wait, who's that voice?
That's Kumar.
Oh.
No, that's Riccio.
Oh, that's
That's
Riccio.
You're on
Riccio.
time for once.
That's Rocco.
That's Rocco.
That's Rocco.
Rico. I'm Rico.
You're Rico, Riccio, Rocco.
Yeah.
Perfect. Welcome to the R Gaming Podcast.
The R Gaming?
R Gaming.
So it's all Riccio and Rocco.
Not
Oh.
R-rated, you pervert.
No, when you say R Gaming,
Go
I just
home.
think of Reddit.
Did he say /r/gaming?
No, I
know he
didn't. Welcome to the R Gaming Podcast.
It's not Pirate Day. Anyways, what have you guys been playing this week?
Dan?
Dan?
Grand Theft Auto.
Dan, you haven't been here in 2 weeks. Dan, welcome. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Unity Gaming Podcast, Dan. Tell us how you feel about the past 2 weeks being sick and about what you plan on changing in the future.
I'm still fucking sick. I want to get better.
I like talking
Someone
like
help
this
us.
because it sounds like I'm a therapist. Please tell me about your feelings. Kumar,
Except all you're doing is creeping him out.
would you like to weigh in on this opinion as well?
Me?
Yes.
Wait on what opinion? What are you talking about?
Kumar, say the word and I will execute him.
I
Shit will
feel
go real.
I feel like
away.
there's a lot of rage in the room right now.
There's something
I want you to
really
step
comforting about
back.
hearing someone else say that they'll smash someone for me, because usually it's me doing the threatening.
Kumar, I will end you using my therapist voice. It'll be comforting while you die.
I don't know how I'd feel about that.
Okay, I thought I'd...
Tell us about your feelings.
Who's explaining what right now? Can I just shank
I don't
Devin?
know what the fuck is going on. I
Dan?
play
Yeah,
Grand
you
Theft
go.
Auto.
You go ahead and
Dan-
you go ahead and
yeah.
shank swamps and
Shank, Schwamp,
Shank
Shank Schwamp's
Shank-
Redemption. So Dan,
and,
even
Schwamp Shank Redemption.
we're just gonna go ahead and preface this by saying it is currently 23
Fucking tired.
p.m. where we are right now, and
So Dan,
To put that in perspective, we normally record the podcast at about
8.
8. So we'd be done by now.
I'd be home.
ish, we'd be on the precipice of ending. It's a weird word.
I
Dan,
like
you've been
that.
playing GTA, right?
Yeah.
A lot of GTA.
A lot of GTA. How far did you get?
I am right before the last mission.
Right before last mission. Okay.
Yeah. That's a hell of a game.
Did you go through that same weird thing that I was talking about, where it was just kind of like the last little bit, kind of not last little bit. Last little bit gets good again. But was there like a point where you're just like,
No,
No?
I didn't feel like it dragged at all.
okay, cool.
I felt like it was pretty consistent and fun and varied the gameplay enough the entire way through.
Okay.
Is the parts you're talking about that it drags where you kind of meet Devin Weston
Whoa,
for the first little bit?
No, anything.
Devin Somppi, by the way.
When the P woman,
What?
oh my God,
I don't want.
P name, she's a woman.
Okay, you gotta. It's
I don't
GTA.
even,
you have to.
It's not even a. It's not.
preface
It's
that.
not even a fucking spoiler. Just Patricia. When you meet Patricia, that whole weird thing. That just didn't. I don't
Really?
know. Yeah,
I thought that
don't
was
know.
great.
I thought it was funny, but I was just kind of like, yeah, it. I don't know. It was like a weird offshooty kind of
It didn't do it for you.
bringing back that
Patricia
character
wasn't
and stuff.
turning your
and-
crank.
No, she was not cranking my shit. I was not happy with that whole moment. I wanted it to be finished. I wanted to finish so that she could exit from the storyline, or come into this god down train.
So Dan, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
But
Story-wise, how do you find GTA 5 compares to GTA 4? Were you as engaged, or more so, or did you not enjoy it as much?
I think I was more engaged because I feel like GTA 4 definitely had that like slow period that Riccio was talking about,
Yeah.
but I didn't feel it as much in this one.
like with the 3 different characters, you had enough variety that you were kind
Well,
of
I
sucked
feel like
back in.
any of those moments, like, and that's maybe one of the biggest problems with Grand Theft Auto is where you'll finish a mission or finish doing something and you're just kind of in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
There's no cars driving by. You're like,
How do I get there?
well, I guess I have to call a cab or like walk for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So the character switching alleviates that problem because you just go, oh, I'm in one of these situations. Switch out.
Oh yeah.
Is it paced good as well?
Yeah.
I think so.
Did you ever find, like, I found this a lot, where I'd switch to another character, and the character's like 2 blocks to the left of me, and would like zoom back in, but it would like do that like crazy zoom out, hold off for like, that 15 seconds while it's loading in, and it moves.
Yeah, it's like it has
moves.
to figure out where the character.
Yeah, but it moves like two blocks away and then zooms down. I'm like, really, you had to wait that long to load in? Like, come on, I'm 2 blocks over.
I really like that if you go to the spot, and this only happened to me once because I drove to a place that I was going to buy,
right?
and I was playing as Michael, and then it said, "Oh, you can only purchase the taxi cab thing as Franklin," and I went, "Oh, okay." So I switched to Franklin. He's like 3 blocks away. I drove to the taxi cab place, and Michael's just hanging out on his car, and he's like, "Hey, Franklin, what's up?" I'm like, "Oh, that's weird."
It's not
He's
really
like, "Hey,
weird.
you want to hang out with Michael?" And I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, dude.
That's
really
the first
do.
time I ever did anything hanging out, and I drove to a bar 1 block away, and we got really drunk.
Did you
And-
drive? Like Franklin drove home
No, I drove into a pole and then waited there
until you were sobered
until
up?
he sobered up.
I just realized I went through the entire game and I've never did like a hangout thing.
Really?
The entire time.
Well, I didn't do one either until
Yeah.
I accidentally fell into this like,
I didn't know you-
Michael's just still hanging out here where I left him.
I didn't
when
even know
switched to
you could.
Franklin.
I didn't even know you could call up characters and do
Yeah,
that.
you
I
can.
didn't even know.
You can do the GTA 4 of
Yeah.
like call up someone and be like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" Or
See, I knew you could do that because in GTA 4,
Wait.
sometimes if you'd call characters to, like, you could call them after certain missions and stuff, and there'd be like extra dialogue.
Yeah.
Sometimes, so I'd try and do that a lot in GTA 4, but in this one, there's always just like hangout option. I'm like, I don't want to do that right now.
yeah. Though they're definitely like listening to some of the like after mission dialogues or reading through the emails that you respond back to people.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that you had to, like click X to respond back in an email. So I'd read the email and then I'd open up my phone again and be like, "Oh, I should respond to that."
Hey,
oh, okay.
when it says press X, like pick a response.
Yeah.
Can you actually pick one?
Yeah.
really?
What you have to do is I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Okay. See,
I thought it was just-
I was like,
I thought it was like a predetermined
There's
one.
none.
Yeah, I thought it was just
well, in
predetermined.
4, they let you choose like, do I
Yeah.
want to respond like an asshole?
and you
or do I
just
wanna
press
be
up and
nice?
down and it would highlight which one.
Yeah.
This one.
It doesn't.
I tried left,
it's just
right, up, down,
There's one
click.
response here.
Maybe it's for the Xbox version, so you just yell your own response into there.
Oh right. Connect.
Fuck.
Connect. Respond.
Pizza
Fuck
Hut.
off.
Guys, like, I don't understand what you. I don't know what you want.
Can you hang out with more than one of those dudes at the same time?
Skinned in the chat is
don't
saying
know.
that he hung out with all 3 of them.
I bet
Really?
you can. I
Wait,
believe
Yeah,
it.
I
wouldn't be surprised.
I don't doubt that.
That's kind of cool.
They kind of shoe in that like, hey, this phone has conference calls. I don't know how you do that. But
They know what's going on in each other's lives, right?
Oh, you hit
Yeah,
the
kind
same.
of
pretty much.
Yeah, you hit the same button that you used to change responses, which I don't fucking know either.
Yeah. It's weird but nice.
I think the best part of that game is that you are never dragged into a hangout.
Yeah. It's not like, "Hey."
The option
Cousin?
is there if you want to do it,
Yeah.
but you don't have to.
That really
I'm
bothered me.
halfway driving to this mission that's across the fucking map, and I'm being called for a hangout, and if I say no,
It's going to affect my relationship with this
I
person.
wonder what
I'm
this.
going for the have all 5 friends maxed out at that achievement, so...
Gotta-
I wonder.
did that a couple of times.
I wonder how it would feel if you called up characters to hang out. Because I never did, but imagine going through it and constantly doing that. Because there's certain parts of stories where like people are either angry at each other, like Michael and Trevor won't like each
They
other.
don't
as
pick
much.
up.
Yeah,
I
they
actually tried
just
that.
they
No,
just
no,
don't
but what I
pick
mean
up.
is like if you go and hang out and you have like a fucking great time, go do the mission, you hate each other. Like
No, they just don't pick up.
Yeah.
no, I'm not even saying about calling him after. I just mean it doesn't like. I wonder if that would break the like narrative to feel like, oh man, they just had a great time, but they completely fucking hate each other in that next cutscene.
No,
Okay,
they
so-
do not pick up the phone. You get an answering machine. If,
Yeah,
if
so
your
for
relationship
the
is bad,
I know there is a part you're talking about where Trevor and Michael are a bit angry at each other.
Okay.
And if you try
At
and
any
call
point in
Trevor,
time?
he doesn't fucking pick up the phone.
yeah.
But-
or you call Michael, he doesn't fucking pick up the phone.
But I would say let's say before you even get to that point, if you've been hanging out like every chance you have and just having a good old time, I wonder if it would feel weird if they were still super angry.
Well, I mean, the thing
But-
that happens
Yeah,
can change things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, him being a broom and
Yeah,
a
I mean-
unicorn,
Actually, I'm a
him becoming
horse.
an alicorn was fucking crazy. I don't even.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you guys talking about?
Well, this week,
Theft Auto 5.
this week
We know
I
what
got
you're
my
talking
first
Season 3?
taste of Grand Theft Auto Online.
Yeah,
All got our first taste.
together
which-
except for Kumar. Come on, man.
Dude,
Get with it.
You would have had a riot, Kumar,
I'm sure I would have.
because
Well,
we had a riot.
considering what an obstacle it was for you guys to actually get in. So
No, when we ended up playing,
yeah,
it
I
was-
ended up having to do the tutorials real quick, and then that was
Before we go into that, someone is just saying that if you during the part Dan and I were talking about where Trevor and Michael maybe aren't so happy,
Yeah.
if you find Trevor, apparently he just fucking knocks out whichever character you are not, and just gets knocked out in one punch, just like fucking you're out.
wow.
I've seen that happens if you
Tail him or something.
that Mythbusters thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's good.
All right, so Devin, you were saying you're doing tutorials and stuff.
So we
on
did.
that?
I did the tutorials to hop in with you guys and kind of go around doing that. And we had a little bit of issues trying to get everybody into the same game. Like some people could hop in, some people couldn't.
Okay.
Finally, we got all together, and
Was it 6 of us?
yeah, there was 6
Five.
of us.
Five?
Five.
Five.
You, me,
The three
Devin,
of us
Drackle,
skinned and Drackle.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, 5. Okay.
All right.
does it work the same way as 4 did, where you just kind of like pull up your phone and join a game that way?
There's
or
also
is it-
menus.
Yeah,
that
you can
go
do it through the start menu as well.
And if you're on 360, you can probably just go. You can go through your friends list and just fucking mash. Invite,
Yeah.
but
But it was really nice because we found that tracking down Riccio is really easy, and having
killing me.
killing you is a little bit harder. But I want Dan to explain the awesome moment that we had on a motorcycle because
Okay. So I don't know what Riccio did to piss off Drackle.
Uh-oh.
Drackle put a
So hold on. We started a mission, and then Drackle was like, "Oh, I'll take your car," and he just kind of stood in front of it. So I slowly rolled up with a shit car.
Oh,
and
but in
tapped it.
our view,
Yeah.
you rolled up and Drackle wasn't in the car yet and seemingly went 7,000 miles per hour and destroyed him against your car.
So what he wasn't in the car on my screen either, but I tapped the car, and then the car kind of did like a push against wall, mash back into mine, like fucking annihilated him, and I was like, I didn't do this. And he was
Way to
just
go.
dead. And then he was angry when he put a
Did he come back with a vengeance?
He put a bounty on my head.
Continue, Dan.
So Drackle put a bounty on Riccio's head just because you guys are level 10 and he can do that.
Yep.
So then we decide that, well, Devin decides after having some words with Riccio that he's going to go collect on that bounty. And
Well, the reason why I want to preface this, I drove up with my motorcycle and said hi to Riccio, and what did he do? Spun around and shotgun blasted me in the face.
There was talk of me having a bounty on my head, and you guys wanted to claim it, and I didn't know who to trust. So you're just like,
and
"Hey, Riccio,"
the
I'm like,
moment that it said Riccio killed Devin, Devin said, "Oh, it's on now."
for the next 3 hours or so.
So we're chasing down Riccio. Something has happened to Devin's car, so we're both on my bike. We've switched it up so that Devin is driving my bike because I have an SMG, so I was firing off the bike. And Skinned is driving his kind of junked up car beside us. And by kind of junked up, I mean he must have got T-boned by something on the side of it. Is a little fucked up.
About 30 times.
Yeah, sure. And the second I ask, so this is going to be a little bit more better
Visual.
on the video.
I think I can do a play-by-play.
Well, I'm telling the
All right.
story. So this is us, and
There
this
are
is
pictures.
Skin.
I'm gonna
And
find pictures.
We're
of
driving
that.
forward, and Skin. So Riccio is off. He's turned to the corner over here. We are driving after him, and so Skin decides, well, I'm going to take a shortcut over this mountain. So he veers to the right, goes off screen for about half a second, and the next thing me and Devin see is him sailing over us upside down off to the left. And I lost my shit.
Like,
Like you just burst out laughing?
I couldn't.
couldn't even handle it.
I have a terrible fucking cough too, so I was dying.
It was
Oh, you got it stuck there. I forgot about that.
it was a phenomenal moment of just I'm driving, weaving in and out of traffic, and a car barely misses us, but is upside down over top of us. It was wonderful.
I can't see.
I tried to replace the picture, but the picture of Dan from last podcast just popped up. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
good.
Continue on.
It was I don't know. That game is really fun.
But that was the point where we were like, okay, GTA Online, good job.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
Well, it was because we were kind of causing that mayhem that you can get into in single player.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like there was consequences to it.
Yeah.
Because every time Riccio dies, he loses $2,000.
And
So
he,
we were chasing him the fuck down.
I also managed to get an apartment, which you guys let me, thank God, do first.
Well,
Yeah.
thankfully, Drackle didn't put a bounty on your head till after you got the apartment.
thank God you didn't shoot me in the face with a shotgun, because there was clearly a moment where you're trying to run away, and I smoke you with a car, and all I hear over the mic is this like high pitched scream of "You lost me $2,000."
Yeah. It's because it's so hard to get like
It was-
that just amount that you need and then just have it.
Or
gone.
my favorite was we were kind of on a highway road mountain area, and you had just killed Dan, and Dan's kind of like, saying some inappropriate words into the mic, and then you go, "All right, who's coming at me?" "Oh shit, that's Devin." As I park on top of your body,
Yeah.
just a wonderful.
So I learned something actually in the single player is if in like most games, or most Grand Theft Auto games like 3 or whatever, you'd get parked on top of and your dude just like miraculously pops out.
Yeah.
They have a crawling animation in this one.
Oh, really?
You'll crawl out the
Yeah.
front of it. That's really cool.
Oh, that is pretty sweet.
I've seen kicking out of doors and windows.
Yeah.
as
No,
you,
no, but I
like,
mean
crawl out of the car.
if you're crushed underneath it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll
I
crawl.
thought you meant like when a
I-
car's flipped
No, no,
over.
no. Yeah, so if
Okay,
an MC
wow,
like
wow.
runs you over and parks on top of you, you'll crawl out.
That's really cool.
I was like, oh shit.
I think Skin might have linked the
Yeah, that's what I full screened. I full screened
which one?
his beautiful car.
No, I think he might have linked the actual like flip one.
No, that's
Oh, it is the same one.
that's-
Okay,
Yeah,
it was wonderful. It was absolutely
that's
wonderful.
pretty great.
That's his car after it was hopelessly stuck in an alleyway that Riccio put it in.
Because I
It
had
was
to
still
get out of there.
perfectly driving well in
Yep.
its crushed up state.
Which was weird because when I got in, I was like, "This is gonna fucking not turn," but it was no.
Though
Still got speed
yeah.
too. It was weird.
I must say,
Looked like a shovel.
having Dan hanging out on the beach with me, that was really sweet. I enjoyed that a lot. That was pretty cool.
What?
Devin, there are
You
jet
guys
skis over
you guys
here. I
took
know
a-
you have a
took a walk
4-star
along the
rating. You
water?
should probably come get one of these.
No, I was running down the street and I realized
Devin's
that
way of I found out that Devin's way of earning money, Riccio will do like race missions and stuff, and I'll kind of help rob convenience stores and split takes on jobs. Devin will go and stab lifeguards.
they drop a lot of cash. I don't know who's keeping.
This is awful.
I don't know who's keeping $150 in cash in their swim trunks, but they do. So I just ran down the beach with a knife. I made $5,000 in like a run to
Everything
some
that's wrong
jet
with
skis.
GTA. You jerk.
Well, we had this conversation in the car as well. I played a little bit online by myself and was popped into the like free world where there's other people.
How did that go?
It was really good because I spawned in and kind of like ran around a little bit, and this guy rolls up with a Banshee, which is like a really fast car, and he just kind of like sits beside me and honks his horn. And I turned and I shot him in the face and took his car. And I embody everything that GTA Online should not be. And I felt bad. And I blew up the car. And I felt a little better. It was good.
Skin wants to know, Dan, how about that? And he puts in quotations. Cook.
Oh,
I don't understand that. one.
So
I
were you
distinctly-
around?
No,
when
I
that
just
happened?
I was listening to you guys.
Do you want to explain that one?
Skinned was just like he was driving around in a van in the desert or whatever,
Okay.
and I picked up an RV,
Oh, okay. I see where this is going.
and he came flying over it and landed and got out, and I drove up to like right in front of him and went, "Skin, we have to cook." And then he got on the side of the RV and we drove off. It
It was wonderful.
was great.
That game is really good when you've got
Also, they kind of really modeled the RV after like the
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. It's
Yeah.
very obvious.
it's a wonderful game.
I think my favorite part was seeing how bad Devin was at trying to crush me while I was on a BMX and he was an SUV.
Okay, there was like the first little
That
bit.
was after we'd all left, right? That
Yeah.
was,
Well,
just
you guys
two.
started trickling out, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, the first little bit where I was trying and wasn't getting frustrated, I was scaring the shit out of you with that Tahoe.
Also, I was like just rolling around like, Devin, don't shoot no good. And then you just kind of like, I'd be in this small little alleyway. I'm like, oh, you can't fit here. You just turn around and see like headlights coming at you at full speed. I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm just like mashing the shit
but
out
it
of
was
the X
like
button.
I like where we were seemed to only spawn like big SUVs. That was it. So it's like I'd die or something. I'd be like, all right, white SUV. It's
Well, I'm talking about BMX just like,
you're like incredibly accurate with that shotgun on a BMX. Like I don't understand.
I'm like jumping over walls and like tricking and shit.
But
so
I definitely
dumb.
got your bike a couple of times, which freaked you out a little bit.
Well, turning a corner and thinking that like, oh, I'm gonna go fast and my stamina runs out, and then you're just still like, oh, I don't. My car,
Barreling forwards.
my car is made of iron horses. They don't run out of stamina, and
So,
you just kind of fucking kill me.
My favorite was when I was first coming at you. You weren't really paying attention, and I had been driving behind you really, really slow for about 3 blocks, and then you realized that that bumper was not leaving you alone, and you freaked out.
and I
hit
hopped
you.
over a wall.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Made a great escape.
That
yeah,
game
that
is
was
really
pretty fun.
good.
That was pretty great.
There's some great moments you get out of that game. Just even the first time, because we'd been kind of like pairing up and doing little things
Yeah.
together. But that first moment after Devin finished the tutorial, where we were selling the cars at that shop, and we kind of all just
Grouped up.
ended up driving into that same spot and grouping up, and we were all just there for a minute. And I was doing donuts on my bike, and
I don't know. It felt really cool.
The crew came together.
Though,
And we do have a crew.
yeah, that is true.
But
Game time with Riccio.
But no, what I found, we had a lot of fun, but it's hard to recreate that fun that we had once. Let's say Devin, if you play a few more hours of the online, you get some money on you, and you're like maybe saving up for something. And Dan, you're doing the same thing. You're trying to maybe soup up your motorcycle, and all of us, because then you don't want to kill each other. Because every time one of us dies, we still lose 2,000. And there's like the like good and bad sportsmanship thing for doing shitty things like blowing up each other's cars.
Yeah.
Apparently, people are saying that like
penalizes you for it?
it penalizes you and you become a bad sport. But apparently, even if you're like in a private crew-only game like we were doing, if I go ahead and blow up Devin's car a few times and I'm labeled a bad sport, then I can't play with them even though it's in a private game we're fucking around.
Yeah,
so not only is he losing
really
money for dying, but then...
But is there not a just like a fun chaos kind of mode, like where you can just run around and just blow each other up?
Unless you
that
go into
free
like
mode in Grand
deathmatch.
Theft Auto 4? No,
Yeah,
not
no,
really.
there's none
Yeah.
of that, which sucks. But luckily...
But also the way we were kind of playing, we kind of all just like spent out our money and we were just having a ball.
I just dropped my $134,000 on like an apartment. I'm like, oh sweet, and I'd have $100 to my name.
Doesn't even
I think
fucking matter.
Dan
I have all
hadn't
the
really
ammo
played
in the
shit.
world.
I had $5 for the longest time there.
Yeah, so
That's all I had.
yeah.
And I also found out.
Fixing your car is super cheap. You go
Yeah.
rob a convenience store, it's like what $300.
Well, the other thing I found out is, you know how like you guys were pointing your gun at a convenience store owner?
Yeah.
If you roll up behind the cash and stab them, you can rob them, and it's like instantaneous.
Yeah, but when you rob them, you get you get $600 instead of like the 2,000 or 3,000. That you
Yeah,
get.
but 5 seconds versus what appears to be 20
No, no.
seconds.
No.
And I could just stab 2 convenience store owners, and
Devin,
that's still less time than what it takes for that.
I must have traumatized Devin because I remember me robbing convenience stores, just pointing a gun at a guy, then taking my mic and going, because it's like, hey, if you scream, you rob people faster. And the convenience store guy, when you start blowing on the mic, sounds probably like a pterodactyl's fucking coming out of his face. It's just like, just throws the bag in like probably like under 10 seconds, and you're like, sweet, 2,000.
Though I only found out that knife trick works because
Yeah.
the guy pulled a shotgun on me.
Yeah.
And I was
Shop
like,
owner pulled the shotgun on
yeah,
you?
he pulled the shotgun, and I hopped the counter
what
and
did it
just like
Splunk?
stabbed him.
That's why you have to keep the gun on him as you're walking out, because he will pull out a gun and just be like, headshot, and you're just, bloop. There
Yeah.
goes your $2,000.
Well, and he swore at me. That's
But,
not nice.
You reminded me of a time where we were just driving out in the desert, and you were like, "Hey, wait, Dan, pull over." And I pulled over, and there was like a dude with like a fruit stand,
Yeah.
and Liz was watching me play, and you have the name above your head, so she knows it's you. And you get out of the car. There's literally no purpose for this. You just said stop the car, and you walk over to the guy, and you start like trying to kick him or stab him, but the way he's in his fruit stand, your kicks are like hitting an invisible wall, like an inch from him. So you're just like, and the guy's freaking out. And at one point, a kick connects, and he like falls over, but you're still trying to do the like stabbing and stuff. And Liz is just laughing her ass off. And
I think I eventually got that shop owner's cash. It was like $5. Totally worth it.
I was just sitting in the car at the side of the road, just like losing my shit.
You know, you guys said that you have to like hold or you have to yell at the shop owner,
Yeah.
and you're holding a knife or whatever. Can you not just point a gun at their face?
Oh yeah, you can, but
If you-
it only goes at a certain speed.
Oh, okay.
I also found that if you shoot near their head,
Yeah.
that speeds them up too.
It's not
But
that
I
fast-
tried
it's not
doing
that
that
much,
with a
though.
shotgun. Didn't work out so well. Shotguns shoot multiple bullets.
But to talk about the bad sports system, though, I think it's easy. Like, I'm pretty sure if they put out like a quick little patch, being like, oh, if you select like crew only game or whatever, if it just doesn't
Let
pay
you
attention,
play
to-
with those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be. I'm pretty sure it's not hard to do, and I'm pretty sure they're going to work
Although
on
the way
it.
we ended up playing, we kind of, you said we didn't
Yeah.
get any bad sport ratings.
Yeah.
We didn't really.
We just
destroy
happened
each
to not
other's
destroy-
cars or
yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
Plus, if you just not use your cars, then you're okay. But no, I mean, Rockstar did say that for these first weeks of this is going to be nothing but like balancing and them fixing and figuring out what it's busted. So
Yeah.
And the microtransactions are still off, I think.
yeah, so complain all you guys want right now. They're probably going to take it into account and they'll be like, yeah, you know what, that makes sense because you don't want to play Grand Theft Auto and be like, don't shoot me. Let's.
Did they turn off the microtransactions because people's characters were getting deleted?
Yeah,
Yeah, that kind of stuff. They didn't want anybody spending any real money.
yeah.
You get
Still-
Yeah, no
screwed.
kidding.
Now there's a pop-up though whenever you're loading that tells you like, hey, did you load in? Is your character gone? Make a character on the second slot.
Yeah,
don't make it
use the same
temporary.
slot 'cause
Don't
that
do
character
retry
will
on
come
cloud
back.
server. Yeah, it'll tell you like all these weird things. Like
Yeah.
At
So
least they're giving you a heads up.
yeah, exactly.
It's pretty nice. I want to play more of that, to be honest with you. I want to play a lot more of that.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice. I'm thinking about buying it on the PS4.
If it comes out on the PS4, I would buy it again.
Yeah.
Just because the
It's
loading,
going to be our go-to console for a long time.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
just having it on there.
but just like the loading, even if on PC, that'd be pretty sweet to just have it go like just hey, you're in multiplayer now instead of like
that
go
would save so much time.
scan. It's like trying
Well,
to
when
find
I
the
load
server,
that
then it's
game
like,
up, I will start up my PS3, load it, and then go do something else for 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
It's like,
I will do it like off to the side and be like, okay, load.
Yeah.
That way, when I actually want to play you, you will be ready and sitting in the world.
Yeah. So
My playtime's going to be inflated because of that. But
Yeah.
whatever.
whatever.
Kumar, are you thinking of picking it up at some point?
I probably won't get it for the PS3.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Just in terms of timing and whatnot, because the way I look at it is, it's October 10th today.
Yeah.
The PS4 comes out November 12th,
15th.
15th. So it's like we're a month away from next gen, anyways. And even if they are 2-3, and I wouldn't even be. So say it was day and date, ready to go, even at the launch of the PS4, I still wouldn't be buying it then, just because I don't have the time.
You talking about GTA or the console?
No, I'm talking about actually both.
Both, but yeah.
realistically.
Okay.
But I figure by the time I'm ready to pick up a PS4, it's probably going to be available or will be available shortly thereafter.
Yeah.
If
So,
they're doing it at
If
all.
they do, yeah. I'm pretty
And
sure
by
the
that, the way I see it is most of the stuff that they're looking to fix right now and include and fix and all this other good shit, like that'll all be done too. So it's going to be,
A solid.
for me anyways,
complete
it'll be a
thing.
much better experience.
Yeah.
but I'm
But
sure
you're
the
going to miss out on golden opportunities to play with us.
Yes.
yeah, I guess so.
I feel like we should play some more Last of Us though.
Yeah, but especially when that
we can
DLC
try that.
when that DLC comes out, that'd be sweet.
Fantastic.
But I feel like the PS4, if they ever announce it for the next gen systems, I don't know if they will. It's probably we don't know.
It's speculated.
It's totally
but
speculated.
we haven't-
I think it'd be a massively ridiculous decision on their end to not do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I was saying is, I think it'll be like you guys like okay, PC version's coming out, it's gonna be awesome, and then like within a little bit, just to kind of like hype the PC version a little bit, then like a week or two before release, they'll just be like, oh, that's PS4 and Xbox One
Yeah.
coming out. Be like, oh,
That's a possibility.
fucking sweet.
The reason that I think they haven't said anything yet is because they obviously don't want to cannibalize their own sales, right?
Yeah, that's why I think they'll wait till the last minute till they've like announced the PC version. Everyone's now excited for that one. Then there's the
Yeah.
idea of them like, oh wait, hold on.
Well, I
do we
guess if
want
they've
PC
got
or-
to do the like better PC port,
Yeah.
they may as well put it on the new consoles as well, right?
Yeah.
Isn't there like a massive petition as well for them to do
Yeah.
a piece of work?
yeah,
Well, there was a massive thing for Red Dead Redemption. That's still nowhere. So
Yeah.
Yeah. so I feel
games
like
are fine on consoles.
Yeah.
Actually, they run better on consoles than they run on my PC. So
then there's there's that.
GTA 4 didn't seem to run any sort
Yeah.
of good,
Did not
even
run.
on like lowest settings.
Nope.
Yeah.
No bueno.
So you guys been playing anything else this week?
I played some Magic.
It's Magic.
Yeah. it
You're
was-
not Dan. That's weird.
No, I'm not.
I've also
Okay.
played Magic, but I mean, I
Oh,
don't
there
really
you go.
have much
Kumar, did you play Magic?
to say.
No, actually, I
See?
I
Join-
did play
join
a
the
bunch of
cool
other
club.
stuff though.
Okay.
What
Well,
else?
we'll talk about Magic for a sec.
Yeah, I just
But-
I didn't play a huge amount. I just played through the tutorial, which was a great refresher. That is a really great tutorial. Though I feel like
How
they
much Magic had you played before?
kind of like amateurish.
Like just like random pickup.
yeah,
games
random
type of
pickup
thing?
with friends, and like I had some cards. I had a deck build at one point.
Well, he
in
learned the
time,
arse mines.
Attention, podcast listeners. Riccio's full of shit.
He's also dead to us.
Arse Mines?
He said Magic. When did you last play Magic? And then
Did you say
Devin went.
Arse Mines?
Yeah, Arse
Arse
Mines
Mines.
is ARSE on the keyboard in Magic, and it throws
Yeah,
out these
Magica.
explosive. Yeah, sorry, Magica throws
Like
out
I'm
these.
thinking arse like someone's ass.
Yeah.
Like arse
But you
mines.
spell out
I
arse
think that's the joke.
to add arcane,
Oh, okay.
frozen,
fire.
earth, and water.
Isn't it energy?
Energy. Yeah.
It's a knockback move in Magicka. I want to play that game again. It's kind of fun.
Man, we should do a Let's
broken as fuck.
Play.
That's why that Let's Play didn't continue because fucking
It was pretty busted
PC
up.
melted down and fucking shit itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now we have Riccio's other PC, so we could totally do it.
Does it work on Windows 8?
Magic 2014. What did you been playing?
I don't know. That tutorial series is really great, and it does a great job of explaining the basics and kind of how things work.
It's good because it's the first like interactive kind of tutorial in those games. The other ones have had like, hey, here's how to play.
The only thing I wish is that tutorial would go a little bit faster.
Oh yeah, you can
there was
wait for that guy to read out those
Oh
lines.
my fucking lord! It's like I know you paid someone to say these lines.
This is just literally
But give-
only work on this. Is this tutorial?
Give me this fucking enter button and let it just skip what he's saying, please. Like he says them really nicely. He's a great voice actor. Nothing against him.
When it asked you how much Magic you played, what did you say?
I played I just said none, just because
That's
I
why I
wasn't.
didn't let you skip them.
Dan, when you say that this is the first one that has like an interactive tutorial, is the other one just like, this is magic, and then does that thing where like fades in a darker screen with arrows fucking going everywhere, like this is your mana pool, this is your cards, this is tap tap, and you're just like, okay, I have to take all this fucking information in right now. And then
Well,
hit
if I
next.
remember correctly, they do like, hey, play your first match, and it explains you like, here's how
Okay.
to play a creature, here's how to play a land, here's how to play a spell. Okay, try and beat this person.
So when you play like arcade games or something like arcade like Xbox or like PSN, which
Oh,
like,
just like
hey, here you
controller
go.
map?
It's like controller map and like shit pointing at the screen. You're like, I think I got this.
To be fair, the Magic controller map is like control stick, select card,
Yeah.
A play card.
Can I play
X
that?
Stop timer.
Especially when there's like
Play with
flash
controller.
like
it's super
aim.
just chill back in your chair.
Oh, this is perfect. Now I don't have to actually do anything.
Although it is also playable with just a mouse.
Yeah, I
So
was
you can
playing with
click
just
the
a mouse.
buttons. I've missed some like, because if you play one of the blue decks, you have counter spells.
Yeah.
Which will let you counter something before it actually even comes out on the field.
Yeah.
And that requires you to like play the spell when they're playing their spell.
Oh, so you're like,
And if you don't get your mouse over to the stop timer thing because I'm leaning back in my chair and I'm not really paying attention, I'll miss it and be like, well, I just didn't do anything last turn for fucking goddamn nothing, and they just played that powerful card. And
yeah.
I played with
Great.
the pink deck.
that's not a thing.
I'm a Power Ranger.
You guys should play the tutorial and play some Magic with
I'm
me
enjoying it.
because it's fun.
I did, and I came first in a few races. Oh wait, no, magic.
What have you been playing, Kumar?
I went back and I played a bunch of stuff on Steam because I haven't actually played a Steam game in forever. So I played a little bit of Costume Quest.
Hold on. Devin, are you blowing your nose? Devin?
No,
I get to say it now?
no.
Hey
No.
everyone,
I
Devin.
muted,
No,
your,
I'm
I
not.
muted your
No.
mic so you couldn't say no.
God damn it! I found your Presto Pass.
Oh shit.
I own it now.
it's mine.
No, I own it.
Devin, I will fucking
Rights of conquest.
He has
so-
rights to your land and your women.
Kumar, what were you saying? You
I'm gonna. Oh, I was gonna. I was gonna go really bad with that.
you play Pilates? Okay.
No, I was gonna.
Don't. All right. So what have you been playing? Kumar?
Reservations.
Played some. What was I saying? Costume Quest.
Costume Quest?
Played some more Black
They
Ops.
put that out on
Whoa,
iOS.
hold on. Black 1 or 2?
2
What?
On.
PC, you
on
dummy.
PC.
Oh right. Yes.
Did you get super excited because you thought I was playing on the 360?
Yeah.
Because we've been thinking about, hey, we should play some Black Ops 2
Yeah.
recently.
I got really excited.
Yo,
Wait,
what's
wait.
the
On the
360?
topic of Call of Duty, did you see that Eminem video? It's got real dogs confirmed.
Wait, what Eminem video? Oh, the fucking Call of Duty Ghost video is featuring Eminem and his music
Yes. Or
Or
the
how
Eminem
about,
music video featuring Call of Duty
and Real Dogs.
and real dogs. Real dogs confirmed. That's what I got from that. And stairs confirmed.
Are you sure they're real dog?
No, that could be
there's a
CG.
real dog in that music video.
No. We don't know that. It could be just real, really, really good
What's the
CG.
dog's name again? Shelby.
CG dog.
The one in the game?
Prop number
I
2.
don't fucking remember.
Shelby the
game's not even
origami.
out yet.
Shelby the origami.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Huh?
What?
Who?
What?
Where?
Real dog
What are we?
physics.
Yes.
Woof woof. All right, continue,
It's gonna
Kumar.
seriously, bro.
It's going.
Okay, well, that's actually funnier.
It's going to seriously, bro.
That's actually
Wait
better.
for it. Wait for it.
It's-
bro.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
bro. the woof off your house. But saying, bro,
Just gonna seriously, bro.
Riccio, you're really good at all these little puns.
Thank you. I try
All these
so
play on
hard.
words.
You were walking a dangerous line with the sentence you were saying before, though. I'm not going to talk
Me?
about it. Yeah.
With bro.
No, before that.
Bro,
I'm not
no?
going to talk about it more because things.
PVC?
No.
Okay.
Don't even get back into this bullshit PVC garbage
No,
you started last week.
Don't even. What PVC? Let's forget about that. So you went back to Black Ops 2? Single player, multiplayer?
Yeah, how do you go back to the list of shit that you played this week? Isn't there? I remember there being something like that on Steam.
We use Raptor.
Aren't you drunk, Kumar?
I haven't used Steam in so long. I legitimately
Normally-
actually kind of forget
Raptor.
how to use it.
I use
Don't worry.
my brain.
I just
Okay,
play
so I'll go
good
through my list and I'll
games.
tell you. So, like I said, Black Ops 2. I had I think it was a 50% coupon for Duke Nukem 3D, the Megaton edition.
I have
Yeah.
to buy that.
Yeah, so I picked that up. That's
Okay.
a whole lot of. It's still so much fun. It's such a mindless shooter, but it's so good. Like that's part of my
Shake that,
childhood, so I
baby.
enjoy that
You
quite a
wanna
bit.
dance?
I played some more Cave Story. What else?
Cave Story Plus?
I think
Story
Kumar
Plus,
should
yeah.
do a Let's Play of Duke Nukem 3D because it would
I
be
would
one
love
episode.
Can
Because he
you...
can finish that game in like, what,
Really?
like 30 minutes?
Well, it's
Kumar?
funny because I think the first mission there was an achievement or something. Dan, was it? Like, why did I
Yeah.
show you that?
I watched you play it on Xbox. There's an achievement for beating the first mission in like under a minute or something.
Yeah.
Seriously?
I've done that on the
I think it's just
360.
beating the developer time. I think that's all it is. And the developer time was like 30 seconds or some shit, and I did it in 18. It was just something stupid. But
But that was even on the Xbox. That
like-
wasn't even with mouse and keyboard controls.
Wow.
Yeah.
Slide, get that rocket slide, shoot theater
it's
wall.
actually, I
store.
will say this: the Megaton edition is a little bit weird because they added proper mouse support,
Oh,
but the
whoa.
game, yeah, which is really, really kind of weird because the game was never built for
So you must be able to
full
own
like 360 mouse support.
everything.
Well, it's weird because
Whoa.
everything is all sprite based, right? So if one of these dudes is flying at you, if one of the enemies is flying at you from above, the sprite just tilts downwards, kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, my
So
God.
it's a little bit. I mean, the distortion associated with it is kind of weird, and it can throw you off a little bit. But they smoothed out all the textures, and I'm convinced there's some form of anti-aliasing.
Really?
Yeah, it's hard to
Uh-huh.
explain.
Hey, we just
Like,
we put a
you gotta
blur
see
on
it.
everything.
It just looks a whole lot better than it used to. What else? Played some more FTL.
You mentioned Costume Quest at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Are
Costume
you-
Quest.
Are you playing that on iOS?
It's on iOS.
They put it out today, apparently.
I just heard Kumar's mic drop.
Play this on the iPad.
Tim Schafer said something about it today on Twitter.
Are you kidding right now?
No. Why
That's
would I just
fantastic.
lie about that?
Actually, yeah, Dan, you've never lied about games like this. What
Did
else
you
did
open
I
that
play?
up in news, perchance, Riccio?
Oh, I played World of Goo again.
Really?
Okay.
Haven't played that since.
Can I back up here, Kumar?
Yep.
Can I ask if your choice of games that you've been playing on Steam for some reason has to do with which games you didn't have cards in yet?
Actually, I didn't know that half of these had cards until they popped.
Is that
Which was
is
hilarious. I played Costume Quest
Fucking
because it was
addict.
Halloween-y.
is that why I
Hey
keep?
guys, Magic 2014 has cards.
But I want to
I know, I
explain
sold them.
how this week went with Kumar. I get like a message like, "Oh man, look, I got some coupon. Do you have any cards you could trade?" And then I get like little trade requests like, "Hey, can you please switch this card for this?" Like little trades. I was like,
man.
"Oh my god, Kumar!"
I had this abundance of cards because I started playing all these games that were sitting in my backlog or shit that I just
Okay.
hadn't touched. And so when all of them popped, the funny thing is because if I'm at work, like I'll play 3-4 missions, whatever I can, and then there have been times when I've like walked away from my computer to go do something, and then
Yeah.
I'll forget. So I'm sitting there and I come back and I've got these like inventory messages all over the place with
You've
Steam.
got new inventory. You're like, "Oh, super excited." Oh, cards.
Well, I sat there and I was excited legitimately at first because I was like, oh shit, like I think it was last week that Dan gifted
Man.
Magic.
Magic,
Oh, so
right?
that was 2 days ago.
And then I think I completed a
cards are
badge
just
or something,
fucking
and then what's that?
The cards are just fucking with your head. Like,
You
"Oh,
said
last
like,
week."
oh, last week, and I said, yeah, that's right, I gave you Magic. Also, that was 2 days ago.
So yeah, I've been
Whoa.
getting gifts all week because
That was
I
only
got a booster pack. Actually, I got 2 booster packs as well.
Wow.
So I've just been getting like these awesome like inventory drops through Steam. So I was all super excited, and they were just all cards. So I was like, shit. Well, may as well go badge hunting.
I was just trying to be like a detective with you, being like, you asking me for cards, you getting cards, you playing all these weird games.
Oh,
Devin
you know what else I
talking
got to
about
play?
Counter-Strike and you being like, oh, I bought a case. Like, wait, where's he getting this Steam money from? Must be selling those cards. He's getting... Kumar's addicted.
Okay,
Guys, Magic
Kumar?
2014 has
Kumar?
cards.
Yep.
You know how you are addicted to selling cards right
Motherfuckers.
now?
You're addicted to CS:GO, aren't you?
In a terrible, horrible way. Oh.
He's got a bad case of buying keys.
Well, Riccio and I figured out yesterday.
No. Riccio figured out that if he gets a case and gives it to you, you will spend $250.
Yes.
And get the enjoyment of seeing another Doom
his
kitty.
money back.
Yeah, but
So-
it's funny when I told you, like, whenever I passed you that last one, I was like, that was worth my 10 cents. 'Cause it's worth 10 cents. Like, it was worth 10 cents to see you get another Doom kitty, like a shitty, like the little fucking not rare skin that you keep getting every time you try to open it.
But then I totally turned that back on you and was like, hey, I can trade all these 4 Doom kitties plus these other ones that I bought for 5 cents for a purple that sells for $2.
Yeah,
You're like, what?
yeah. And then I took that idea and got an on boom out of it.
Yeah.
Counter-Strike talk.
Some real dirty,
Counter-Strike talk.
gross Counter-Strike stuff.
I like that Devin keeps opening like rare stat track weapons. I find that amusing because he's like he came the
I
latest
love it.
to
Yeah,
this
it's
party.
like I think one of you guys said it best, where we're just living the fantasy through Devin's experience.
I'm done spending money on cases, though.
I was trying to. I just want to
We're
make
gonna
a
move
little.
It's so
Dan.
great because like Riccio and Skinned were like, "Oh, did I get these stat track weapons?" You're like, "Hey guys, I started playing this morning. I got this thing."
I didn't even know what it was. I was like, hey, I got this.
I started selling all the.
Everyone shot their pants, didn't they, Zombie?
Yeah.
Well, Devin kept getting lucky with opening them from boxes, but then what I went to my TF2 items, and every
That's right.
item that I've gotten from like, hey, you've pre-ordered XCOM, hey, you pre-ordered like freaking Ghost Recon a long time ago, or like fucking Awesome Knots, all the stupid shit that I had in there that was like the genuine like, hey, pre-order bonuses, just sold off all those. I
How much money
probably
did you make?
I want to say like 50, 60 bucks,
Wow.
and then I bought all of that in StatTrack. Could have bought a game.
Yeah.
Could have bought a game.
I keep. The worst part
what
is.
have you done?
Hold on. Can I just say something really funny? When we started talking about CSGO, I'm trying to take notes here of like what timing things. I wrote 44 minutes and CSGO seconds. Like I just skipped what the fuck was going on and just started writing CS.
That's awesome.
The worst is like every morning I check and see how much that knife sells for.
Yeah.
And I go, I should really sell this.
Does it keep going up?
Nah, it's kind of like it's petered down a little bit, but I might sell it on the up again. Just
Or
get.
you can just keep the knife.
That's kind of what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. The second
You got
I
a second knife?
what?
Did you say you got a second knife?
Or
No, that was just a joke. I was fucking with Skin.
Devin, my birthday's coming up. I would sure love a gift knife for no money.
No, but
You
I
gave
also
Riccio his
hey
birthday
look at
present
I've got
already.
another skin that Skin wants. Haha.
A carbon fiber. I got that for my bison.
Yeah, I do too. It looks real good.
Pretty cool. Is yours factory new?
Yes.
Um.
Dan's dying,
Yeah, very slowly.
and Kumar continue.
Oh.
Yeah, so I finally got to play Terarria.
Oh.
It's my first time playing that game,
Okay.
and
what
I
are your
am
thoughts?
legitimately scared of how deep I could potentially get lost in that.
Just wait
world.
for the Vita version.
What's that?
Just wait for the Vita version.
Yeah.
Oh, right, that's true. It is coming to the Vita.
Oh, does Vita have like multiplayer?
The thing is though, I don't know if the
It's
Vita
Can we
version.
set up like a Vita like server or something.
no.
What a
I was
cool
gonna-
game! Like I'm glad that I can finally talk about that game.
But-
because everyone who I'd spoken to just kept telling me that it's it's almost just like an SNES sort of version of Minecraft, but
It's so much more. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so much
but
more
there's
than that.
there's more
Saying
to it.
it's just like a Minecraft version is kind of
I feel like
doing it a disservice.
Minecraft is like
almost.
the mining part, sure, whatever you dig shit, but it's
Yeah.
so much more action adventure type of shit.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
It's awesome. But
I'm
okay,
excited to play more of it though.
so just you guys say you guys are waiting for the PS3 version or PS4, whatever the fuck.
whenever that happens.
The thing is, though, I would like to know if the PS Vita version, let's say, because I know that's the one you guys are going to get, if that one's going to be the 360 update, or if it's going to be the PC version that it is right now.
I figured
because-
it would be the 360 update.
Which kind of makes me sad because that has a lot of fucked up, weird multiplayer shit that should not exist. Like,
Oh, really?
there's inviting people into your game, which works fine. Like, all the controls work awesome, but there's the thing of, like, say, Devin, we play, and I build like a castle thing.
Yep.
And I put my bed there, and that's cool as shit. And whatever, I spawn there, and I'm uncovering the map, and it's saved locally on my Vita. I have the whole map. I could see everything. Every time you join, it's like
Chunk down.
no, the map doesn't exist anymore. Like the mini map, so you don't know where
okay.
anything is, but stuff is still there. I don't remember if you still spawn in like the bed where you last slept to like spawn to. I don't know about that shit, but it's weird. I don't know. Some of that stuff was. Kind of weird in the 360 version. Actually, that's when I played last time, which was months ago. So I don't know if they patched that. But the PC version that they added for an extra 18 megs.
That just boggles my mind that it's
shit.
only 18 megs.
But Kumar, so how far did you get in Terraria? Actually, I want to know. Like,
I didn't get a chance to play as much as I would have liked. I kind of just ran around and I dug a bunch of shit and I went way too deep for I think what I should have been doing. I was doing the complete opposite.
Okay.
So
That's
I
fine.
stopped and I actually ended up deleting that character.
Okay.
And I'm gonna restart properly. And there's like 3 or 4 people that I spoke to this week who who are very, very knowledgeable at playing Terraria. They've been playing it for a long time.
Okay.
So I figure I'm gonna try it with those people. And then I figured I think you all have it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
And can't servers accommodate like just a ridiculous amount of people?
Yeah, you can go up to as many as you want as long as like you have enough memory or CPU power to host it.
Okay.
But,
yeah. So I figured it'd be kind of cool to play it properly with other people who know what they're doing
What is
versus me just doing dumb shit.
Yeah. What is cool, however, is I don't know if you noticed it, but going through the menus, like the character that you deleted.
Yeah.
Let's say if you play with your buddies there and you manage to mine a shit ton of stuff, you make yourself crazy armor weapons. That character isn't tied to that world, so you can bring him into whatever world. Like, hey, you're playing multiplayer with us, you can bring that character, even though he's got like stacks and stacks of iron or tin or whatever the fuck you have by that time.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. So
Iron and tin, reaching for the stars. There.
yeah, what's garbage like top tier, not tier, but
Top tier is Iron and
Top
Tin.
tier of garbage. You
yeah,
mean?
top tier garbage.
It's almost as good as GarboFramerate.com.
Yeah,
GarboFramerate.com.
Perfect segue. Subs,
GarboFramerate.com.
which was actually going to bring us to the next thing that I've been doing this week.
What have you been doing this week, Kumar?
So
GarboFramerate.com.
in
GarboFramerate.com.
in a
Garbo
fantastic
Gaming.
conversation that we were all having,
Yeah.
I can't remember who said it, so I'm going to need your help.
We were playing The Last of Us, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it something about it? Like, where did it come up? Who mentioned Garbo?
I've always been saying Garbo.
Riccio said the phrase GarboFramerate.com in relation to something, but I don't remember what it was.
It was the
Okay,
Brazilian
so
dude.
this was something that happened while we were playing Last of Us for the first time in forever, and it made us all laugh hysterically.
Oh, that's what we kept dying. And I was like, oh man, if only it wasn't for this fucking Garbo. And I was super angry and yelling that
Oh,
night.
because the dude, the guy who
Yeah.
was leg switching.
Oh,
on us.
that's what it was.
That guy.
Fucking Garbo.
Yeah, it was the guy who was leg switching on us.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
We'd be doing better if it wasn't for this GarboFramerate.com, you know?
so
I'm pretty sure there's
I,
some fucking in there.
Well, yeah, I cleaned it up for the
I
internet.
took it upon myself to actually build a website dedicated to Garbo frame rate, and this is the stupidest website that you guys will ever come across.
Well, also throughout that entire Last of Us night, I was checking domain names and like what was available.
yeah, and then Sompy went and actually bought it.
Yep.
actually
so-
bought GarboFramerate.com.
He bought GarboFramerate.com, so I couldn't not make use of it, right? So right now it's really it's really Garbo,
Yeah.
Well, I
and
mean,
Come
it's
on
not
now.
built
Embrace
nearly
the
as well
words.
as it should be. But at the same time, it's just a bunch of ridiculous media and dumb gifs.
To describe it,
So-
it's like taking a step into our private phone conversations
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
and the dumb shit
you guys
that
will
occurs.
get,
there.
you'll get a
Our-
glimpse
our
of some of the
group
shenanigans
chat,
that happened
yeah.
outside of the cast.
Apparently, Guru says it's 4chan with a little less girl penis. What the hell does that mean?
I have no idea what that means.
We promise there's no
I-
penis, so you can check it
I
at
don't
work.
know what that means.
People can check
I
it
don't
at
know
work.
what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Thanks for that's a quote that we can now put on the website. Can you get that?
Can you push
Can
that?
you
We
cite
promise.
her on it?
We promise. Actually, it'd be too late. You'd already be on the site to see that. Anyway,
I love the thing I love the best about that site is Kumar's description of the sections.
Yeah.
Did you just want to
'Cause
pull
they're
this up
so
and read them because they're fantastic?
Yeah. Do it real
For
quick.
2 seconds here, Riccio. Pull up the site,
pull up site.
and I want you to read the titles of the sections and what they say.
Garbo frame rate
Frame rate.
voted the single best place on the internet.
I don't know who voted, but it's great.
Probably just you, I, myself, you, I. It says, welcome to Garbo Frame Rate. We're committed to making sure you leave here happier than you arrived. If you can't stand the heat, go to the dentist and get it fixed. Enjoy your stay.
That shit.
Great. Behind the scenes, sorry. The monkeys are restless and my dog has fleas. Here's how we deal with that nonsense. And then careful planning. Here at Garbo Frame Rate, we believe that luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Come see some of the conversations that go into making Garbo Frame Rate the most premium feature of Earth.
Holy shit, there are a lot of screen captures on that.
Dude, that's a fraction of like the
What is
text
actually there?
pictures
Yeah, I didn't even upload everything.
Really? Oh, fuck, I gotta read some of those.
They're just old conversations that we've had.
I will warn everyone though, the way it is right now, it's a bandwidth suck.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to load it on, for example, 3G or whatnot, it might just crap out.
Oh, it doesn't load on my iPhone.
If you're trying to load this on, let's say, a netbook, it's also going to have a Garbo frame rate. Because you probably
I
need
think
at least
GIFs have a Garbo frame rate to begin with.
But you need
so
at
that
least.
really
We just wanted to make sure that we
embraces
stuck true to the
quality
name,
of
right?
But you need at least a 780 GTX to perform well on this website. I'm sorry, Dan. Every time you laugh.
The GIFs are awesome though. The GIFs are so good.
You didn't read the last two parts.
There's more?
I have them memorized, so it's okay. It's Twitter and Facebook. It says 60 FPS. Share with us,
Oh yeah.
and then or leave some Garbo.
It's great. It's pretty great.
I'm glad I've gotten your approval, guys.
Yeah.
So please do
that's
visit.
some Web Zero's influence stuff, Kumar.
Oh,
What
yeah,
that
for
sounds
sure.
Like. Yeah.
It's nonsense, is what it is.
Yeah.
What else you guys been
But
excited about?
part of why I actually wanted to share that with everyone is because I legitimately want feedback.
Are you just reminiscing right now, Devin?
I totally fucking remember when I sent that text. This is wonderful.
I take pictures of like all the funny stuff that happens whenever I'm texting people.
New website, Garbo.
See, that's why you didn't understand what we were saying before, because you hadn't read that yet.
Yeah.
No.
So Kumar, have you been playing anything else this week?
Just a bunch of Vita stuff, as usual. I finished Dragon's Crown on Infernal on the hardest difficulty.
Can we talk about that for a second? Dragon's Crown actually just got a patch that allows PS3 and Vita connectivity.
That's only
Some
in
of us have
Japan, though.
PS3s.
That's fucking Garbo.
Yeah, exactly. From what I understand, it's only in Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong. but
Yeah, I think I actually read that as well.
That is right.
That is correct.
That's what I remember hearing. So when I
Also
heard
doesn't matter,
that,
I deleted it.
it's funny that you bring that up because I remember reading that it was only in Japan, and I went to Garbo Frame Rate and I spent some time there. That's how I dealt
Make
with
your
that
day
anger.
better. That's good.
But yeah, so I'm glad that they've finally looked at patching it in.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit late, but at the same time, it's better late than never. So
it's already too late for me, and you already know why.
Yeah, again because the Garbo frame rate.
Garbo frame rate, yeah.
I wonder if it'll run better if it's being hosted off of a PS3, for example, like versus how when you're playing on the Vita, you're only playing with people.
The thing is,
who are also
even
playing on the
locally,
Vita.
with just me playing single player, would Garbo up pretty hard.
I have a request
okay,
for
okay.
GarboFrameRate.com.
What is your request?
Could we have another section, Kumar? You can title it as you will, but it's
Yep.
just a plain text list of game names that have a really bad frame rate.
Okay, sure. That's awesome.
I just want to read out one of my responses to
That is a
Riccio
fantastic
saying that we
idea.
should do something different for a Let's Play than Deus Ex. My response is, no, I'm down so long as I'm not restrained by ethics and moral dilemmas.
And that's why I took a picture of it.
This is wonderful.
Devin's crying. So you're playing Dragon's Crown. You said you finished Infernal mode? Is it the hardest mode?
Yep.
Is that game like Diablo?
And then
where you
I thought I was done.
Okay.
So the reason that I'm even bringing it up is I thought that I was done, but then I realized that this isn't really spoilery, so don't worry. The story's Garbo anyways. But
I'm literally going to go find the box that I put that thing in and through, and then I'm going to open it up and snap that if you ruin the story. Not
I
really.
won't, don't worry. So I thought
Not.
finishing the ancient. So the ancient dragon is the last enemy after you've collected all the orbs,
Sure.
and so I thought that was the last thing on Infernal, and so I finished it, and sure enough, I went back into there's something called the Labyrinth of Chaos,
Okay.
and you go in there and it's different floors that get progressively more and more difficult.
Okay.
So I have a level 99 wizard, and I know how to use them quite well now.
Damn.
So
okay.
I was basically just steamrolling through everything, and I get to the 9th floor, and the 9th floor is this dude called the Demon Lord, and he proceeded to shit kick me like you wouldn't even believe. And then I found out that he's actually the true like end game boss kind of thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Have you finished him? Beat him?
no,
Sorry?
I
That
can't
sounds
beat him.
weird.
Like he's whooping my ass consistently.
I wonder if it would get harder with 4 players, or if you need 4 players to beat him.
I think part of me thinks that you need to have people who know how to play,
Yeah.
and they all have to be level 99s.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
kind of what I'm thinking is the only. I'm sure you could probably potentially do it with AI,
Yeah.
and I've heard that people can do it like they can solo this. And I'm sitting here like, you
God
must
damn.
know inside and out exactly when he attacks, how he attacks, all that good shit. But man, that's
you got to know his body.
yes, Riccio.
Good.
Played some more Killzone as well.
Yeah? Which Mercenary?
Mercenary, yeah.
Even though you've played.
Mercenary.
Just some multiplayer
Okay.
with a couple of buddies.
Oh, you've got other people that aren't us playing it?
I have other friends.
I feel
Yeah.
betrayed.
No, buddy, you don't.
I see.
Not
how it is.
anymore.
I see how it is. Devin just put out a hit on all of them.
No, they're already dead.
Devin already put a hit on all of them.
I can't rephrase this in another way. They are decomposing music.
Compressing?
Decomposing music.
It'd be like taking apart a song.
Oh,
Decompose.
because the music has some sick beats?
You
What the fuck are you talking about?
go back.
Beats? Like vegetable.
Riccio's dumb.
Beats? Like
What does that have to do with vegetables? What
Because
does
it's
that need to say?
decomposing with music.
Do you
Hey,
know
guys.
that you compose music?
Yeah, but if you decompose,
Hey guys,
it's like a
Yeah.
vegetable.
Riccio's dumb.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm putting a timestamp down for best pun. No.
We can't stop you, to be fair.
All right, fuck it. No, I don't even. I won't do it.
I can see you writing.
Fuck you.
So what have you guys been playing?
We're just on to Riccio now. Me and Devin haven't played a whole ton. Just a lot of GTA and some Magic.
Cool.
Devin, I could have sworn you played something else this week that I watched you play or something, but no, I don't think.
I played
still-
Eve. I
Oh.
was flying around and fucking people up in my new ship.
Okay, like an asshole.
Oh yeah. Did I tell you? I told that story to you, but I didn't tell that to you. Did I tell that to you? No, I didn't.
have no idea what you're talking
Tell the sweet,
All right,
people
so-
at home.
I
Or not.
now have a Drake in Eve, which is
Not a dragon.
Oh, a dragon. Okay.
It is a missile platform ship, so it has 7 hard points from missile launchers. I currently have 6 and a drone launcher.
Devin, can you please describe your hard points?
They are hard, slightly pointy, with turrets that shoot out in all directions. Wow, I sound like fucking Riccio.
Perfection.
Those nipples? What the hell are you talking about?
No, hard points. They're like nipples of a ship. They're ship
Okay.
nipples. Nipple ships. Shipples.
Continue on with your shipples, please.
So I decided that I would check out probing, and wow, this just went straight downhill.
Someone's asking, Devin, does your Drake only live once?
No, it rises again.
That was a YOLO joke. I believe that is from Drake's song, No Fucking Clue.
No
Name,
idea.
Where I probably think says YOLO.
Anyways, make this long story short.
Phoenixes come back from the dead. Drake's probably
Yeah.
just
Beats.
died, so.
Well,
Vegetable decomposing.
yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Your
beats.
shirt's even purple. So.
Yeah. So what ended up happening was I ended up warping to a location where there was another player, and I wasn't going to do anything to this other player.
Uh-oh.
I have drones, and he had drones, and they're kind of like automated. So I guess he had them set to auto attack anything that would launch, that
Okay.
would come near. So as soon as I warped in, his drones started coming towards me. Well, this guy's ship was a gas harvester. It did not have any other defenses except for drones. And drones are great for taking out NPCs, but when you're fighting this missile platform that can fuck up a lot of shit in like 2 seconds, it's not a good thing to piss off. Drones come towards me, so I launch all of my batteries at once and kind of fuck up this dude. And I looked
Why'd you
up
throw batteries out into space?
they're used for electricity, and so when gamma rays hit them, they get charged. And then I bring them back into my ship, and then I use them to power my turrets. Fuck, I really sound like Riccio. God, I'm just rolling with that. Anyways, I looked up how much this guy's ship was worth. It was worth about 70 million ISK.
Don't advertise, man. Don't advertise.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I've ruined it. I'm not supposed to do that. Oh, I ruined it. Okay, well that fucked up. Fucked up the whole
What
joke.
the fuck are you talking
Fucked
about?
up the joke. Never mind. There's supposed to be a sound effect, but I started playing an advertisement. Go on, Devin. What's your
That was it. I just fucked up some dude who probably didn't deserve it.
Great.
And now I feel like I'm part of the Eve community.
Goddamn YouTube advertisement.
You've earned your stripes.
What sound effect were you trying to play?
I just wanted to play the Inception horn very loud. I don't know why.
Really?
Why?
I just wanted to.
Why?
His story was going on with drones and shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Rico sucks.
I needed the Inception horn. But instead, I got treated to an advertisement for some sort of weird kind of fucking, I don't even know what. It had harps. Yep.
I also want to do is I actually just Googled Inception sound, and the top rated website is inception.davepedu.com, and it says the Inception button, Tosh.0 sucks. That's that. Tosh.0 sucks. You heard it here first on
That's
the
weird.
internet.
We don't think he's funny. He's funny.
He's good.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Anything else
Have you
you
ever seen his stand up? It's pretty good.
His stand-up
Pretty
is
solid.
I like when he sat down.
He's the guy who introduced me to the stupid band that sings that duck song. Remember that duck
Can
song,
you
guys?
quack like a duck?
Yeah.
When you
And you quack.
can you quack like a duck?
Quack like a duck when you fuck. I can't believe that. Those guys are so dumb.
Wow. They really had it in the bag. That guy's hand in his bag. Nope, that was the backwards. Okay. All right. You guys been playing anything else here? All right, I've been playing some games. Is he gonna? Is he?
It's the fucking worst sound effect thing ever. I am fucking 22 seconds in to this 50-second long video.
I heard it. It was.
I don't understand.
That was it.
That was
it.
that. That was fucking it.
That was it.
Is there another one? Oh, there is.
Doesn't even sound like the fucking sound.
It literally sounds like a Tyrannosaurus shitting. Like,
How do you know what that sounds like?
play it again.
All right, fucking
I've heard it. Anyway,
let me
no.
go back to the beginning of
Please
this
don't.
51-second video. There's a low hum, followed by a slightly louder one.
Can I talk about something that we're still gonna play at some point, but I can still talk about it. I tried it this week. It was real cool.
Inception Best of
No.
Soundtrack.
We should keep it a secret.
All right, I've been playing some Dance Central 2. And
You cheated.
Yeah, you have.
I've been playing some Dance Central 2. Don't know why. Just thought
Oh, you don't know.
no, just thought, hey, Connect there. Now I use Connect so much. Dance Central is morning, wake me up music.
I just like getting the sweaty gifs of you in the morning.
Yeah, no, there's some great ones. As well as lots of excitement.
GarboFramework.com.
I shouldn't no. I always make stupid videos. I should just upload
I enjoy
them.
those videos.
I should just upload them.
Yeah, I don't see why you don't.
Especially that last one is pretty great. Maybe I'll
The ones
upload
about
it.
like Grand Theft Auto and stuff. Yeah. They're great.
maybe
They're
I'll
all
they're
great.
pretty fun.
They make me
Alright.
laugh.
Yeah.
If you guys would like me to just upload whatever garbage I record on my phone, let me know. So you guys
That's what
can
GarboFrameRate.com is
get
for.
a whole torrent of. You don't have
Well,
videos
no, but we have
fucking
to put
auto
them on the
loading.
video. We have
Yeah.
to put videos on YouTube, right? So we'll just put them on Unity Gaming.
True.
And we can just link it right back.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Brand synergy.
Okay. Garbo game.
Diversify.
Portfolio.
Transcendence.
Collate. I'm done. I'm just out. We've reached the alpha and the omega.
And I am the wolf. Who are you? Who? All right. Anyways, point is, okay. I played some Dance Central 2. And the entire time I was playing it, I was thinking, why the fuck have I not bought Dance Central 3? Because it goes through time and shit.
Yeah,
Also-
what the fuck haven't you?
I
Yeah.
could rock that game on medium now and get like 5 stars in almost everything.
I'm still a Dance Central champion.
Want
Unity Gaming.
I just can I just take a
I can't wait for the marathon to
playing it
take
on
that
medium?
crown from you. I was so close to winning.
playing on medium and getting 5 star and being like, yeah, I did it, but knowing in my head, I didn't do any of those fucking moves properly at all.
Makes you feel
It's
good
kinda
about yourself, eh?
oh fuck yeah, no, perfect, flawless. Yes, oh shit. Okay, well,
And that's why I'm the dance king of Unity
yeah,
Gaming.
that song was crazy. I don't remember what it was, but it was like, oh, it's like riding a horse, and it was crazy. I couldn't do it.
What the hell?
Did you not see that video? It's a dance off we had during the
We did.
marathon.
It's like an
I did
hour.
not see the dance off. I saw the most recent dance
No,
video.
no.
No.
During the marathon, we had a dance tournament.
Oh,
Dance
geez.
Dance.
And
Yeah, definitely.
Kumar, you will be joining us for said dance tournament.
Okay.
Redux.
Dance your whole fucking faces off, jerks.
I will,
Okay,
I will
we need a
take you down,
faces,
you
because-
caramel goddess.
Yo, I played the song "Goddess" and I got 5-star on it because I'm Vina.
I'm your
Desire,
fire, your desire.
And you had to do like tit rubbing upwards, like my face is melting into my breast the other way. My face is melting. It was kind of intense. I got 5 stars on it. I can do hip motions, and I'll feel real gross about it. Anywho, let's move
Someday
on
you're
to
gonna make some man very proud.
What? There's something really dumb that I played. I can't even
Okay,
remember.
that look you gave me, I'm sorry for that
So much
joke.
anger.
I don't
Um,
have any problem with
Hey,
that.
I played a scary game and I beat it this weekend again.
What was
What
that?
was it?
I played Doorways chapters 1 and 2. Would I recommend Doorways to anyone? God no. Was it scary? Fuck no. But it was pretty great.
Is this Eerie 2?
It was- no, it was
worse.
it was-
On Eerie 2?
No, this one was missing an atmosphere. It was pretty bad. So I had to spend the entire 2-hour cast of that narrating in the same voice as the character, because the character was just, "Hey Dan, I'm talking right now," and let's just drop that voice down to like, "Hey Dan, I'm talking now." It was just like you just heard that they just phase shifted like the fucking.
Welcome to Unity Gaming.
So you're just like, "Oh, this sounds really bad." So I was just talking in a deep voice for 2 hours straight, like not even really
Did you
talking
wreck
to
your
the chat.
throat?
Just it's really bad.
Could this have been Eerie 2 had we been here?
No, because Eerie
Wow.
2, there was me screaming. In this, there was me being bored out of my mind and reading the first thing that would go from my brain to my mouth hole would just come out.
So
Brain to my mouth hole.
Yes.
anyone, Riccio, I want you to spoil the fuck out of this game for us right now.
Yes.
Doorways?
Lay it down.
Yes.
All right,
So
so
anyone that cares, stop listening for a little
this is only chapter 1 and 2 out of 3 and
That's
4.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
So you
But
are
the people might still care.
Because just I want to give you what I think this game is about. This is
Just from looking at that tiny thumbnail?
yes, okay. So Doorways. It's about a guy. He goes to the grocery store.
Okay.
And he's gonna pick up some medicine for his wife who's got a cold.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh, there's some soup here. I'm gonna get this soup, and I'm gonna walk back home." And he walks through a doorway.
there's no doors in the game. The proper sound effect was actually boom. No, there's actually metaphorical doorways. I don't fucking know. No, that's you're a dude.
Are there doorways to your soul?
If you guys don't actually hear the spoilers to this game, maybe tune off for like I'll try to make it like 2 minutes long here. Dude, go through 4 killers, gotta find them. Okay? One guy
Why?
one guy torturer. No idea why. You go into doorway, not really go pass out, wake up place. Oh, this must be doorway. Go find weird torture place. You find torture place. No boss. Dark places. Put things in things. I believe that was it. And then wake up. Other doorway sculpture guy.
Sculptra?
Sculpture guy.
Sculpture.
Dude
I heard
sculptures.
Sculptra.
Trap. Find a big dude looks like God statue. Tries crush you, crush himself. That ended.
What?
Excuse me?
Chapter 3 and 4 coming soon. I think I did a good job.
Okay, so I'm gonna re-summarize that. I
Yes.
think is the right way.
Okay.
Pass out.
Mm-hmm.
Go into torture realm.
Yes.
No boss.
Negative.
Shadows.
Ah, wait. There was a turnaround where he was standing there. But no.
Okay. Pass out again.
Yes.
Wake
Wait.
up.
Did I pass out again? I don't remember what happened. Oh, no. I went through a door.
Wait, don't
Okay.
you mean you don't remember what happened?
Oh my god, Dan.
Okay.
You're only allowed to talk like that from now on.
I don't want to do
So,
that.
so the weird thing is though, is you're going through all these zones, and there's papers on the ground that you pick up and you read.
Papers, please?
There's papers, please. But you pick them up, and it's just you reading a note that you left, but as if it's the first time you've been there. Real confusing. Like, you pick up a note, and then he's just like, this room looks really weird. These symbols are, like, it's as if he's jotting down, like, he's finding a piece of paper, and then he kind of jots it down before he brings it up on screen. Doesn't make any sense. It was really
Are
fucking
you
weird.
talking about like the way Alan Wake does stuff, but
Don't spoil
with
that for
no
me.
narrative conceit?
Yeah, but real bad. It was weird. It was
You
fun.
haven't fucking played Alan Wake?
No, shh.
But,
Might,
What
though.
the fuck?
yeah, no, it was really weird. Oh. Doorways is really intense, though, in a way that
You go through doors?
it was fun to go through and be like, that looks like something that something would pop out of. And then something would lean and pop out it. What was that?
The chair.
Oh.
Did you freak out for a second?
No, I thought you were leaning over to
Oh, I want to look at the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it was, I don't know, it was weird. I don't... Other chapters could be good.
It was wet, meaty sounds.
I don't know. I don't
Are we done?
know. We're done with Doorways. Anyways, I played Doorways. Didn't even have time on that. I was literally so excited because I wrote Boreways. I wrote Boreways accidentally.
You know, that would be a better game because a bore is a large device that you can use to tunnel through things. And therefore, when you're tunneling into the soul,
Also
it's
a
a
large
boreway.
pig-like animal.
Also, I was bored. But anyway,
What would happen if you... Dan, I'm going to blow your mind.
So-
what happens if you use a bore to drill a hole through another bore?
also that game was... Hold on. That game was dark
You
as...
bored with the bore through a bore.
A bore squared.
You're on board, child. Anyways, the point is,
Bore
you get a torch. You get a torch in
That's
that
the name
game.
of that game. Bore cubed.
It's into the soul of the boar.
So, okay. Two things I want to say about the
It's
game.
very soul, Riccio.
I don't even know what the fuck it's about. Okay, there's a trailer for that game.
Your shirt is purple.
Oh, okay. There's one trailer for that game.
Okay.
That trailer has every scare in that game in it, as well as the final scenes of both chapters.
They
Okay.
just spoiled everything
So
for
they
us.
spoil
Go
everything.
on.
I have just really quick question. Are the final scenes of both chapters like a flickering, like,
Doorway.
in the trailer? Do you know what I'm trying to describe here?
I don't remember how they end.
Oh.
Maybe
Wow,
I'm still in the
it
game.
left a great...
I think it faded to black.
Maybe the chat knows what I'm talking about.
I think it
Anyways,
faded to black. Anyway, point is, I was really sad by that. And okay, the torch in that game, you had to go to a flame. You'd light it up. You have a torch. It would last for 5 seconds.
did you have a spray can?
No, but it lasts for 5 seconds. I've never seen a torch last for 5 seconds. Also, if you jumped, it would blow out.
Is it wet?
It's weird.
Is it a wet
Maybe.
torch?
Can we contact the developer of Eerie and tell him he made the best horror game ever?
I'm
We do
going
that?
to.
If we find out who that is, just be like, hey, dude, you done good.
You'd ask him if
Set
you
a bar for horror games.
can talk to him
get
about spray. Anyway, point is, I played Doorways. I played
Developer
Rain.
of Eerie should make Prey.
I have no idea what the fuck I was been saying. No idea. I'm gonna save it.
We're fucking tired,
Yes.
everyone.
I played Rain. I played Rain on the PS3.
Is that a horror game?
Semi, but not really. It's more like on edge. It's not like scary, but it's
With a thriller.
yeah, I'd say thriller, because you're like this boy who is invisible, and you can only be seen when the rain's hitting on you. But if you like jump on mud, then you see his feet, and then the monsters will see him. But the monsters are also invisible.
Like reverse Daredevil.
Sure. But the monsters are also invisible, so you can't really see them unless they're in the rain as well.
That's awesome.
But you
It's
running,
free.
Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't realize.
and then you running through like a puddle will splash and make sound, and the monsters will chase after you. So it's just like chase sequences, but from a top-down kind of like perspective of not really changing and stuff. I don't know. It's really good though.
Is
It
like
had
God of War static camera. type
yeah,
thing?
I guess that's
Okay,
a good way
yeah.
to. But it had the most amazing music. Just like
Did you bring it tears to your eyes?
tears, but just like it's so like peaceful, and you're just listening to it, and you just feel like, oh, I'm so relaxed right now. And it was like awesome piano music, and just that game's soundtrack is so amazing. I want to find it somewhere.
It's almost too bad that Heavy Rain is also already a game because then that could have been their sequel.
Oh yeah, I guess so. That's true. Rain harder. Rain harder.
Rain 2, Rain Harder.
Just next
Rain
game is
3,
no
Thunderstorm.
or just hail. But yeah, no, Rain was
that's
really
Rain
good.
4. It went downhill after Rain 3,
I
Thunderstorm.
can't remember if Rain was $15, but I would honestly recommend it. It's one of those, you have to be into indie games and like weird stories and stuff, but the story for it and everything was super nifty, and
Did you
I
finish it?
haven't finished it. I'm about an hour and a half into it or something.
Was it a long game?
It's about 3 hours long, 3.5, maybe a bit more,
Oh, it's
depending
one of
Okay, it's a little
those.
shorter.
depending on how fast you can actually go through without failing and stuff. But yeah, no, it's really cool. The environments are awesome. The rain looks fucking great, and
Let's hope so.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I don't know.
Can you get a dynamic PS3 wallpaper like that Heavy Rain one, where it just rains in the background of your
I think
PS3?
if you would have pre-ordered it, maybe.
Oh, that would have
I
been
think
sweet.
so. That would have been cool though. That would have been really cool.
Because that Heavy Rain dynamic wallpaper is pretty awesome.
That was pretty awesome. The little origami bird just.
Yep.
Um.
I still have that Heavy Rain origami.
Really, I switched it for this spinny weird thing that I've had, but
It's on my shelf. Still folded.
nice.
Nice.
I don't even have the game anymore.
Oh, you're talking about? I thought you meant the background thing.
No, I mean, I actually have the thing that you fold when you make the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loaded up Arkham City for some reason.
I thought that was weird. I saw you playing on Steam.
You saw, okay. I loaded it up and it said
It's a
4%.
fantastic game.
When I went into it, it
Oh,
says
yeah, but-
4% complete. I don't know if that includes story or whatever. I think it's just collectibles or something, right? Because I am like 5 or 6 hours into that game, and it only said 4% when I loaded. I'm like, oh, I must have the wrong save.
There's too much shit to do in that game.
Yeah, so I just loaded in. I'm like,
There's like 4
no.
times as many Riddler things in that game as in Arkham
Yeah.
Asylum.
So I started playing. It's like, oh yeah, the fighting's great. Then I couldn't remember how to do like when they're unconscious on the ground to like flip to like land on them and like just knock them out. I couldn't
Right
remember.
trigger and Y.
Is it right trigger? It was right trigger. I thought it was a double thing, but the double things did like those extra things. I'm like, I know
know
it's a
why I remember
combination of
that.
2 buttons. You know what? As you said right trigger, I'm like, my fingers like felt it. I was like,
You envisioned hitting right trigger and the yellow button?
yeah.
Yep.
Anyways, I played that for a little bit for some reason because I know Arkham City Origins is coming out soon. Arkham
Yeah,
Origins.
when's the release date on that?
October 29th?
Yeah, it's this month.
Yeah. So,
Hey, Beyond came out this fucking week. I forgot until he said like Beyond will be here tomorrow. I was like,
yeah.
Shit.
Did you guys all buy it?
I'll be streaming Beyond this
No.
weekend in case anybody wants to watch Beyond.
No, I want to get it though.
Yeah,
but I
kinda
feel like I
really
need to
wanna get it,
finish GTA.
yeah,
5
I'm kind of
before
in the
I-
same way. I'm like, there's so much to do in this
Yeah.
game still.
I keep getting
I
distracted.
don't want to put it down because then
I'll never come back to it, or I'm worried I won't.
But yeah, no. So I played a little bit of Batman. Forgot that combat is fantastic. Getting around is still really
I don't know how
weird.
you could.
What?
I don't know how you could. That combat is fantastic.
Well, it's like going into it and be like, oh yeah, the timing's so good, shit. And but
So good.
getting around the city, I haven't gotten all the upgrades I think yet, so it's not like I can kind of grapple and then get off and semi glide, but it doesn't always work so well. I don't know. I also
Do you have the boost?
no, I don't have the boost yet, or maybe I do. I didn't equip the. Okay, see, you saying boost, and I'm like, oh yeah, you need like 2.
It's the like double A
Yeah.
thing when you're
okay.
Yep. I have no fucking clue why I remember.
It's
so much
really
about
hard
this
to
game.
not play that game for upwards of a year, then try to pick it up and be like, what the fuck are these controls again? And then you have
For
like,
some reason, I remember them perfectly.
I don't actually
I don't
know.
know why.
I don't actually know how far I am. But
Bad when you've already learned some of the upgraded skills
yeah,
and you try to go back to it.
I'm
That's where I had problems.
I'm decently far in it. That's why when I saw 4%, I was like, this.
You know what's really weird about
Seems
the
off.
Batman games?
Yeah.
I bought them and played them both to completion on 360. Traded in the 360 copies. Later bought them on Steam.
Oh, really?
Did you play them again on Steam or just?
Kind of.
Okay.
But it's just like a weird like. Why didn't I just keep the games for Xbox?
Yeah, you always
Better
feel-
frame rate, no garbo.
well, Arkham City has the like. That was one of the earliest PhysX games, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Well, it's not one of the earliest. It's
but it
Where
used,
they, where
it
they
used
really
it-
like popularized it. Be like, look at this fucking money in this bank vault.
Yeah, well, it's also the
Cape.
cloth textures was the big thing for it,
It's
or the
cape tears.
cloth physics. His cloth.
all the shit I turn off because I was just like, I want 60 FPS. Sorry, game.
What if I want 30? Well, if that's acceptable.
What if I want 5?
Well,
I just want it to be a real pretty wallpaper.
That moves.
That moves.
kind of.
Yeah. Anyway, I also played a little bit more. I don't even I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'll just play a little bit more Shadow Warrior again.
Yeah.
The game still holds up. Very fun combat. Super awesome. Have not finished it yet. Comedy stays pretty good. I would like to open up a screenshot if I can real quick here, because you walk around and you find a like fortune cookies, and they normally have some pretty great shit written on them. So I think I have one here that says, "Man who drops soap in prison shower is super bummed." So that's pretty great. There's also cardboard belt is a waste of paper. So that's my sense of humor,
These are pretty phenomenal.
and they're pretty great. So I really very much enjoy that game. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to mention it because I think Shadow Warrior is probably gonna be a game that not many people are actually gonna end up playing, but it's pretty cool.
It sounds pretty neat.
I think if people have like random extra change, should probably
You should watch the Giant Bomb
Quick Look?
Professional Fridays.
Yeah. Oh well, you need to be a subscriber for that.
Well, I can.
We could try and
people up.
we can try and do a dry run if we want to, just to like show it like, you guys, this game is cool. But I'm already pretty far into it, but I can still show something. Anyway, I played some of that. I went back to Max Payne 3 for some fucking really weird reason. Today actually, because I was watching.
The game's amazing.
I went back because
It
Grand
is.
Theft Auto 5.
It's almost Unity Gaming of the year, 20.
Sleepy dogs.
We actually gave it to Borderlands too.
So
I know.
Yeah, but what I want to say
Max Payne
is,
3 was second.
I was watching a buddy of mine play Grand Theft Auto
Sleepy Dogs was
5's.
third, wasn't it?
I don't even know. I
They-
don't think it made it up there.
No, it did.
Yeah, it did.
Made to the final, but not the top 3.
What was the third game then?
It definitely made it top 3.
I don't think so.
Third game was Far Cry 3.
There you
Yes. It was 4th. It was like,
It was in the like other 6 or whatever. we
yeah,
did.
yeah. Also,
It's like
it's got a
XCOM.
sequel announced for it.
Really?
Triad Wars.
Does it have to go through like 18 development studios before it gets made again?
I hope not. Fuck.
Anyway, I started playing Max Payne 3. And
Multiplayer, single player.
I started with the multiplayer, went in, found a whole game, then backed out and realized there was only 79 people online, but they were all playing in the game type I chose. So, woo.
Wow.
And then I went to
regular deathmatch or
just regular
playing?
deathmatch.
Oh.
No, it's team deathmatch. Sorry,
Nobody's playing in like the weird like.
gang wars and all that shit. No,
Do
so
you think they all are like friends?
maybe
They're just like, Steve logged on. Yay.
probably, but no, the game's multiplayer is still really fun. Then I loaded up the single player, which so I wanted to play some New York Minute because I like going through that. Realized my save file is gone because it seems to encrypt itself to some weird shit with the social Rockstar thing, and then it just didn't want to read my save file, and then it deleted itself or something weird, and that's gone. So I had to restart the story, and going through that, I remember that there's a lot of cool moments, but I was so bored as fuck going through that game still again. I don't know, like I still don't like Max Payne 3 that much, and going through that starting and everything, I was just like, you can't skip the cutscenes fast enough, and there was just a whole bunch of garbage. I didn't like it. But the combat's really fun.
I really like the narration style of that.
But it's so much better in 1 and 2. Like, it's all this stuff he mutters and like complains about, all this gruff stuff in the third one is just like,
I will fucking play that game.
seems really dumb. You should really play through 1 and 2, Devin. Honestly, you should give it a shot. If you like it, you're gonna be like, fuck, this is good shit. And you can get them on Steam for probably super cheap. That's the
I
point.
think I own them already.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Load them up. Load them
Max
up.
Payne collection, $2.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, so I played some of that. Also went back to Wonderful 101. I was literally a level away from that game going fucking full on Bayonetta retarded. And that game is like cartoon violence up the ass. Like, there's this snake
That's real
dude.
gross.
There's a snake dude, and he's just like, I'm gonna destroy your statue, and then you just become a sword and slice him down the fucking middle, and then he's like holding himself together and like trying to yell shit at you and like curse at you, but he's like melting and bleeding and like just.
Weird.
The game is fucking awesome, and holy shit, do I suck at the combat? But oh my god, is that game amazing?
I still don't even know what it is.
It's you're there's
No,
like
save for the genre.
okay. Oh, you want to do a drawing?
We probably should.
We should do a drawing. All right, we can do that.
Yeah.
It's a platinum game after all.
It is pretty
Maybe
good.
we should record 4 episodes of a Let's Play and then stop.
I want to continue that game.
I still have it.
I almost wanted to buy that for $15, but then I realized I would never play it.
Game is real good.
But anyways, Wonderful 101 is it. I've been listening to you guys know Two Best Friends Play. I've been listening to their podcast, and they keep talking about it. And then they keep saying, like, oh, as it goes on, it just gets more and more just out there and just crazy and ridiculous, just like every other Platinum game. And from the first 2 levels that I played, I didn't see that happening. But as I slowly am progressing farther and farther, the crazy side is coming out, and it is absolutely fantastic.
Great.
So, yeah. Anyway, I figure I should mention that game a little bit. What else? There's I feel like there's something. That's what it was. I went back to not Warframe.
Hawken.
I went back to Hawken today. It got a huge, massive patch, which overhauled like pretty much every system in the game other than the actual like gameplay. The HUD is now different. Before it was like you looked at the cockpit and you kind of had like in the middle screen you'd have like your health that you could kind of look at, and you had like kind of dials that would tell you how long you had before you could reuse some of your special things, like undo your cooldown, like cool down your stuff so you can keep shooting and all that stuff. But they redid that to actually having bars on the screen, so it's a little bit more like arcadey and lets you kind of focus on the combat and doing all that. But out of that, they changed like the ranking system. There's now an overall ranking system where you can put points into each one of your mechs to make them more powerful and all that stuff. You can level up your mechs differently. The points that you gain via matches is like changed so that you seriously don't have to pay like any money in the game, because now you unlock mechs as you go, as well as buying them is a lot cheaper, and unlocking stuff is a lot cheaper. Like they changed the UI and everything and made that game just fucking fantastic. Anyways, I loaded it up today, got a friend into it, played about like 2 hours straight this morning, and it still feels so good. Hawken is a free-to-play game that I'm surprised we haven't heard is coming out for the next-gen systems. Because like I feel like alongside like Black Site and Warframe and PlanetSide 2, Hawken would be a great game to be on the next-gen systems.
Yeah, I feel like that would be a good match for it.
It feels so cool with like crazy rumble going on and like all that shit.
Do you play with a controller?
No, but just I feel like if everybody was using controllers on a console version and everyone kind of had like the same turning speed and crazy stuff going on, and maybe on the Xbox One version you'd have like the rumble and the triggers as you're like fucking shooting crazy missiles and shit, could be super cool. But yeah, no, Hawken is super awesome. It's just death matches of like 6v6.
Can you find that through Steam, or is it its own client?
It's not on Steam yet because it is still in beta, but I feel like once that game hits its release, it's gonna go on Steam. Just like I think like that Path of Exile, the Diablo thing.
Oh yeah,
coming out like I think it's like in 2 weeks. It's coming out of beta, and I think that's also hitting Steam. I think when Hawken hits Steam, I feel like it's gonna be the next thing to explode, because
it looks good.
It looks good.
Warframe exploded for a little while.
It's still exploding a bit.
Yeah, I want more time to go to Warframe, but Hawken, the way to explain it is it's pretty much like, because there's MechWarrior Online, but it's a lot slower, and like you're kind of like walking super slowly. There's a little bit of jets, but it's when you get to the combat, it's like firing all you've got, and like none of you are running away. There's no real dodging and stuff, at least from what I've seen. I don't know. I haven't seen that much gameplay.
I just gotta kill a mosquito.
All right, that sucks.
It's like August or October.
Yeah, but anyway, like
It is August.
MechWarrior Online's like a little bit slower and kind of just crappier. Well, I don't want to say crappy. I've never played MechWarrior Online, but anyways, Hawken is like, it's like Quake 3 arena with mechs, because it's like dodging around super fast, like shooting missiles, going to cover, getting your teammates on you, helping, and like knowing when to shoot and run and then repair yourself, and but also being super tactical and throwing down like items like turrets or shields, and just there's so much shit going on and it all works way too well. It's such an insane game, especially playing with the team.
I just want to point something out real here.
What?
Of the title of this live stream.
Oh wow, my bad. I put Devin twice.
And you didn't put your own name.
Whatever.
Aha.
Okay. Anyway, thank you. But yeah, no, Hawken is really sweet, and I know I've said this to like 3 free-to-play games now, but if anybody ever wants to play Hawken alongside me, let me know, because
If anybody ever wants to play any game in existence that has multiplayer, just hit up Riccio.
hit it. Especially it's free. Just let me know. I will definitely play with you, because yeah, Hawken's really sweet. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for stuff I've played this week. I feel like there's something, but fuck it, I don't know.
Something but fuck it? Gross, dude.
I canceled my Final Fantasy 14 subscription
Oh, that's about
because I
time.
wasn't
Good
playing
for
it.
you.
Also, I haven't logged into Eve in a little bit because I'm scared to log in.
That's so dumb that you've joined that corp and you have not
So
done
I need,
shit now.
because I need to pick a night. But every time like I get home and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that corp stuff. I get home and then like Skin's like, hey, let's play some GTA Online, or somebody will ask me to play something, or I'll just start playing like, I'll just do other stuff. So I feel like I maybe shouldn't have joined that corp because joining that other corp requires me to use like that Mumble server with a ton of other people, which is great. But I feel like I've already got like. During the day, I'll talk to you guys, and then sometimes we'll play stuff at night. But most of the time when I'm at home, I'm either playing games with like Skin, Drackle, Guru, or just like some other people that I already have like a set. I've already got like a plan for stuff that's like what I'm doing at night. So to add like a whole other group of like, okay, now I need like a corp of people on Mumble that I need to allot time for. I can't do that. So maybe I'll tell them, be like, yo guys, I'm sorry for wasting a shit ton of your time, but I'm gonna back out of this crap.
and then just come back
And then come back to, because I always play games with you guys.
Just come and hang out
I'll
with me and
play with
Zyler.
you and Zyler. But if
Going around and fucking shit up now.
unless you guys join into the corp,
No.
then that'll be like,
No,
hey,
no.
Yeah,
All
so
the,
that's probably
like,
not gonna happen.
All the experience you've told me about that corp is it sounds like a great bunch of people, but I'm not willing to dedicate that much time into it.
Yeah, because if you think about it,
It
mornings,
is a raid level amount of time.
well, it's not raid level amount. You just need like an hour or so every few nights or something. But point is, me like we have like recording stuff. Then I have like my stream. We have school. Then I have like those people that I already play with. And it's kind of
It's too much.
It's too much. I can't. I won't be able to dedicate time every week for that. And I feel bad because I really want to play Eve, but every time I go on, I'm like, I can't undock. I don't know what to do. So maybe I'll go in and be like, guys, this is a horrible idea. I'm sorry for using some of your stuff, but I'll pay for it or something, and I'm out. But yeah,
I have to
is too
cart
bad.
all your shit back.
all my shit that's there, I don't need though.
What is it?
I like my crappy rupture weapon thing
just
and my
sell it.
retriever.
Just reprocess it and sell
But
it.
if anything, I can pay 25 mil, get a shit back, and then I'll make that money back so fast.
Yeah,
so.
make it in a day.
Yeah, which wouldn't be so bad. But yeah, no, maybe I'll do that for Eve. Yeah, yes, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure it's it. I know there's something else, but fuck it. Shall we move on to news?
Sure.
Kumar, do you have anything else to say before we? Did that mosquito kill you? We haven't heard you. Okay, good. I want to make sure that you didn't
Yeah,
just die.
I destroyed that thing's face.
All right.
We knew you would. I don't know why Riccio asked.
I don't know.
You caramel goddess.
You said that.
Yeah,
already.
that's not news to us. But what is news to us is that for those of you who've heard of the Stanley Parable, Powerball.
Parable.
Yes.
Stanley.
Yeah. Anyway, for those of you who've heard of that, it was a mod for Half-Life 2. And sorry, I'm writing down like times and stuff here. It was free, and it was awesome. I've played through it, and there was multiple endings, all this crazy stuff. Well, the full version of it is apparently content complete and done and ready to go out. Apparently, they put out a demo already that you can try for it.
Apparently, that's totally separate from
Half-Life.
the game itself.
Really? Okay, that's
Like,
fantastic.
it's-
Like the
Its
content,
own
you mean?
Content.
Yeah.
There's no. Yeah.
It does not require it.
Okay, so there's that the demo that's out, and then the game itself will be coming out next week. I don't know if it's going to cost money. I don't know if it's just going to be free, but it's going to be out October 17th on Steam, and I don't know if it actually is going to have a price. But if there is no price, fantastic. If there is a price, I'm pretty sure it won't be too expensive. Oh, remember the game? I finished it. I finished the Let's Play of Gone Home. Everybody, fucking play that game.
Why don't we just watch your Let's Play?
You can watch my Let's Play,
You've
yes.
stolen money from an independent developer now because the entire game is available online.
No, that's why I say go play it.
Now he's not going to make a campaign in his version for the Wii U.
But no, oh god. But no, anyways, Gone Home is fantastic. I'm not gonna talk.
What's a Wii U?
I'm not gonna talk about
I don't know.
the story at all. But seriously, you guys, Gone Home. I know it's $20, which seems a little expensive. If you're willing to drop the money for it, go for it. Play it. It is so goddamn good. It is so goddamn good. In fact, if you get to the final part, it was intense. I was like on the verge of like happy tearing up, and it was so great. That game was fantastic. It was great. Anyway, Stanley Parables next week. You guys should go check that out as well. It's really fun and awesome. If it's anything like the free version. The Humble Weekly Sale has changed it up this week, I believe, already. And it's the Humble Weekly Sale Focus Home Interactive. And it comes with Cities XL, Blood Bowl, Divinity 2, Raw, Game of Thrones, Confrontation, and if you spend $6 more, you get Wargame, European Escalation, and The Testament of Sherlock Holmes.
Ooh.
Sounds pretty serious.
Yeah, I guess those are okay games. I heard Cities XL is really good, so there's that. And Blood Bowl is apparently pretty fantastic as well. Cool. You know what? Divinity is pretty like a massive game as well, so you know what? Not too bad of a bundle. But that's this week's.
How much do I have to pay to get Blood Bowl?
$6.
Whatever the minimum is, whatever. $6.
You just have the page up. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell
I
me? Why
just
didn't you tell me?
closed it as
Why
your
didn't you tell
question
me?
escaped your
Why didn't
beautiful,
you tell me?
magnificent mouth.
Thank you. Why didn't you tell me?
I'm a jerk face like that. Don't you know me?
Arma 3 screenshots show scenes from the first campaign's DLC out October 31st.
Arma 3 is
Devin,
getting
why are
its
you reading the news?
Arma 3 is getting its first
He had a stroke.
DLC, and it's called Survive, and you will play a regular soldier who's part of a NATO peacekeeping mission in the Mediterranean.
Cool.
Something tells me that shit's gonna go bad really fast in that.
Well, the crazy thing
I don't
about
think they'll be keeping the peace for long.
what's crazy
really.
They'll
about
be picking up the pieces.
an arm and a leg. All right, I don't know if the campaigns are all co-op. I'm pretty sure they are. But Arma's a crazy game to play because it's like, hey, we're gonna go out into the wilderness. Oh, you got shot across the map. You dead. Better restart, and it's kind of intense.
I was staring at that buy page for a while. I was thinking about getting it.
I kind of want to, but I know I would never play it. But I kind of want to.
Hey guys, you should maybe watch Giant Bomb's coverage of Arma 3.
Yeah, that's pretty great. I've been watching that.
Is it pretty great?
Did you watch the most recent quick look of it?
Yes, the cop thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devin, maybe go watch that.
All right.
Fucking arrest the guy.
Yeah.
Blizzard was like, hey, we're thinking for that Diablo 3 expansion, we're gonna try something like an expansion for $29 and a collector's edition for $49.99. I feel like they did that with StarCraft.
No, they
for the
didn't.
digital
StarCraft was-
for the digital versions though.
Nope.
No?
It's still $49.99.
It was no, just the regular one was $29.99, I believe.
No.
Sarge, you're in the
Original
chat.
was $40.
Was it $40?
Yeah.
Was it 40 and then 60 or something? Or was it 30? Was it $39?
I don't know what the fucking collector
was not
but the
$29.
regular edition was $39.99.
Okay, anyways, for Diablo 3's expansion, they're going to try to do $29.99 for the regular edition and $49.99 for the collector's edition. What they also shit out was a...
Wow.
I'm so sorry. A survey.
job, Blizzard.
They sent out a survey, that
Wow,
was asking you to rank what you were more interested in for that expansion. And the list was, you could list it 1 to 8. It was raises the maximum level cap to 70. Loot runs, which is a new thing they put in. The Crusader, which is the new class. Gear transmogrification, which is where you can kind of make one gear that you like to look, but to put the stats of another gear onto it, I believe. If you're more excited for the new active content, the new Paragon levels, the Nephilim trials, or the new loot system. If it was up to me, I would throw the fucking loot system to the top, as well as active content. New class, fantastic, I don't care, but I want that loot system fixed, and I can't wait for that patch. Diablo
Are you
3
still playing, Riccio?
Diablo 3, no. The one character that I decided to try and get to max level, I got to max level, was a Witch Doctor, which is more of a support class, and I had a garbage time trying to go through Inferno.
Firma.
And,
In the Endurfo.
Yeah, in the Derpo. But then I made a warrior, which I played on hardcore mode. I beat hardcore mode. I beat it all in normal, and I didn't die. Started like the next one up, and I just kind of gave up out of pansy.
Hardcore mode, eh?
Hardcore mode. Hey, you guys excited for Assassin's Creed 4?
Stop.
actually.
Oh, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag?
The game of the trailers we've seen all the whole game of?
Like,
already?
I think I've seen the whole game.
Perfect. Well, you know that sick DLC that they also announced this week that would be part of the season pass?
Yeah.
That was 3 hours of new content, new multiplayer stuff, and skins and all that crap?
Yeah.
Sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Not going to be on the Wii U version.
What's a Wii U?
Well, apparently
What is a
Ubisoft
Wii U?
thinks the same for DLC. I think it's because the only DLC that I think has come out for the Wii U has been stuff like Pikmin 3 got a mission pack this week. And you have the year the Luigi had Super Mario Bros. Luigi or whatever, Super Luigi Bros. Or
Super Luigi U.
Super Luigi U. You had that. But I'm pretty sure the Black Ops 2 did not get the map packs. I'm pretty sure. And just, I don't know if their store is set up to properly deliver DLC of that magnitude.
No,
so.
just because.
So yeah. Anyways, there's not gonna be any DLC on the Wii U version. And yeah, that's kind of crappy to see that. More and more games are kind of being like, oh, the Wii U version won't have split screen on Splinter Cell and
The Wii U version won't have a game.
yeah. There is some good news, which I also have somewhere in these tabs that I'll skip when I get there. Watch Dogs for
Yeah.
current gen systems runs best and looks best on the Wii U.
Wow.
But we're getting it for next gen systems.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
When
I'm
are
just
they?
saying, what's a Wii U?
You know what? Watch Dogs could actually be pretty cool with that touch screen.
Yeah,
like
that is true.
blackout, and your whole house shuts down, and everybody's screaming at
And
you because they just
crazy
lost all their
dubs.
documents
What
from
if I
writing their
just do that with a
thesis.
Vita on a new PlayStation 4 Sony Entertainment System?
What if on the Xbox you just write Xbox blocks? Fuck it. You know what? We're done tonight. That's it. Hey, what's that sweet game that was unannounced of release date last week, but this week got announced as released in October, as well as simultaneously released for this Friday, and a fucking trailer out of nowhere?
Was it The Wolf Among Us?
It was, Devin.
Wicked.
It's going to be available this Friday, so probably by the time you're hearing this, it'll be pretty much shooting itself out of the Steam asshole.
For people wondering what The Wolf Among Us is that Telltale games that they're making about the Fables comics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I didn't know until you showed me the trailer today.
It looks friggin' fantastic.
Because you were referring to this thing. I was like, I don't know what
yeah.
you're talking about. Oh, it's that Fables thing.
So I picked it up. I picked up the pre-ordered it for $15 on Green Man or whatever, because it's not a Steam version, but you get to enjoy the Telltale launcher. Which, if I remember correctly, with Walking Dead episodes would come out at 1 p.m. on the day of on Steam, but they would come out at midnight, I believe, on the Walking Dead launcher. Could be wrong. Anyways, point is, that's going to be out this Friday. It's $22 if you pre-order it right now on Steam, which is 10% off. On Green Man, you can get 10% plus 25% off. Makes it $16. Pretty crazy. 15-16 bucks. Anyways, the game is like Walking Dead, where there's a lot of choices you can do that change how things happen. It's also going to be 5 chapters. You get the first chapter this Friday. But it seems to be that you can kind of choose what order you want to do stuff. So Walking Dead, you would kind of be going down this linear path, and then things would happen that would branch out. It sounds like in Wolf Among Us, you are kind of given locations to go to, and depending on which one you go to and what decisions you do at those locations will impact what will happen when you go to the other locations that you choose to go into, and whatever sequence you want. I don't know. Point is,
You can.
It's got
you
some
have
good
a little
reviews.
more.
freedom and
Yeah.
not only freedom, but
Words go.
not only freedom, but things could like spiderweb into crazy different ways that shit could go through in your playthrough, which seems crazy. So I'm excited. If this has 5 chapters, I hope it's like done by summer, because by summer Walking Dead season 2 comes out, and that'd be great to just like Telltale, like just
Telltale's going to become the AMC of
that'd be.
A video game.
they made a Breaking Bad thing.
That'd be super cool.
Why? Breaking Bad's over.
Okay, fine then. We have to know what happens to Walt Jr. Does he get the bitches? No. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. Wolf Among Us looks pretty sweet. It's coming out this Friday. Hey, you know Call of Duty Ghost?
That show's gonna be called Breaking Cooch. I'm sorry, I had to.
All right. Call of Duty Ghost got some PC specs that dropped from NVIDIA going like, hey, do you guys want to play Call of Duty Ghost? Well, the minimum requirements require 50 gigs of space, 6 gigs of RAM, as well as a recommended 780 GTX.
Which I want to put that in for perspective for people who don't use, like, who aren't PC gamers. A 780 runs for about $800.
Okay. And then Activision...
And that's a recommended card?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hold on. Now, Activision went out and went like, hold the fucking phone there, NVIDIA. How about you guys wait for the real requirements? Because that shit's all garbo. Because let's just put it into let's put it into perspective right now that, hey, if you're recommending a 780 GTX, I'm pretty sure it's going to run on a lot shittier things than that, because that game's still coming out on a 360 PS3 and possibly the Wii U and stuff.
Yeah,
Unless it's like, oh, by the way, 4K. It's the only resolution you can play it at.
We force you to 4K and max everything times 32 anti-aliasing for no goddamn reason. Can't even really pull it off or
It
whatever.
has a fucking reason, so
Yeah.
it looks pretty.
Yeah. Needs 3 infinity curve screens and all that shit. Anyway, no. Yeah, anyways, those PC specs that people
Eminem needs to sing to start up the
you know,
game.
purchase your personal Eminem to do the background music.
We
for the game.
cloned Eminem.
Anyway, the specs that NVIDIA released, not the correct ones. So,
People were losing the shit on that.
yeah, people are like, excuse me, what the fuck?
Though the big thing is, like, the 50 gigs.
Have they corrected all that stuff yet or no?
No, they haven't said
I
what it's
wonder
going to
how
be
many
yet.
people yelled angrily at Robert Bowling.
Probably.
A lot.
Isn't that the guy who's not part of it anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Yeah. Yeah. Skipping some stuff. We talked about last week the Soma thing, I believe, which was the new frictional game.
Yep.
Which was a computer thing that would see things that showed people dying, which went crazy. And that was insane. They put out their next video because it reached the amount of people that had to visit the website.
That video was weird.
Yeah, the new codename video was called Mockingbird, which featured a computer that was kind of
Busted up.
lounging. Busted up on the ground. But whoever would talk to it, it seemed like it would instantly know everything about them, despite it not being like
Fully functional.
No.
for them.
But I mean, like
Know about them. What are you talking about?
in the video, the chick would talk to it, and then it was saying that it was the chick. And then in the video, another dude steps up to it and starts talking to it, and it knows stuff that he's never even told people. That's not in any like database anywhere that no one would know, and the robot still
I
knew
thought
it.
it was the dude the whole time.
No, it was the chick
No.
as well.
Yeah, the chick at first as well.
And it's got that robot has a sassy mouth.
Does. Anyways, the third video or the third thing that they're going to release on it is actually like 86% there. So get visiting if that's exactly how it opens. I want to know more about that game.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Because it doesn't, from what they showed, it looks like it's going to be maybe creepy, but
Not scary.
not scary. But I'm pretty sure these are like, hey, here's the written things that aren't the real fucked up things. When you play the game, we'll have like the monsters or whatever the hell craziness is going to happen. I don't know. I just want to know more about it. I'm super excited.
I really like the production value they put into the like little videos.
Yeah, so go to nextfrictionalgame.com to figure out what's going on with Soma. Something that's really sweet, which goes back to Call of Duty Call of Duty Ghosts, is that back when E3 came around and Microsoft was like, hey, you buy Call of Duty Ghosts, you get the DLC first, and you get dedicated servers because holy shit, we got servers coming out of our butthole.
It's about time.
Activision went ahead and said, or Infinity Ward, sorry, went ahead and said, they're going to be dedicated servers on everything, which includes the PS3, 360, I'm guessing PS4, Xbox One, PC, I'm hoping, and Wii U, I guess.
I thought they weren't putting this game out on the
I don't know
Wii
if it's going to be on the Wii U. I just keep
I
mentioning
thought
it
they
'cause I
said
don't
they
know.
weren't because
No?
Black Ops did so poorly.
Okay, maybe that would make sense. But anyways, it's going to have dedicated servers on everything from what they've announced, which makes me super happy. Because I would almost consider ditching the PS4 version for the Xbox One version and ditch away from Dan. But I won't, now that it has dedicated servers. It wouldn't really matter. But anyway,
This could be good.
it's pretty great. Good
Little
news.
shit.
Some good news. I didn't get to read about this, but a DLC or something for State of Decay is going to be coming out at some point called Almost the Breakdown or something. It's called Breakdown. It's gonna be just squash remaining bugs, make final tweaks, tuning balance, and some stuff.
Can you do me a favor and not open
Breakdown.
State of Decay news anymore?
Why?
Because I don't care.
But I care.
Why?
I'll play that game.
No, when?
When? Last week?
That was last week then.
Yeah, I played it. I bought it again. I spent $20. I can talk about that shit, motherfucker.
Why?
Because I bought it. Hey,
Why?
Microsoft went,
Why?
hey, do you know those ads are going to get on the Xbox One? You can choose if you want us to use all that Kinect data we're gathering about you. You can choose.
No.
Is it opt in or opt out?
I'm not
So-
sure because they released something actually a few hours before this podcast that I wasn't able to check out that said, whoa, we got to talk more about this. And I didn't get to read that.
They just keep putting their like foot in their mouth.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna be creepy, stalkery, and
I don't think they've taken their foot out of their mouth.
Yeah.
they're just jamming a second one in there with the other one.
Yeah,
Just chewing on
they
it.
really are.
Bioshock sound.
I love how angry MCP gets when he thinks about the
Xbox One.
Xbox One. Yeah, it's so
He
funny.
really hates me. No. XCOM Enemy Within got a cool new trailer showcasing that the enemy really is within.
Ha!
There's humans versus humans.
Which looks good. I actually want to get that game because I really like XCOM. So
It's like Frozen Synapse, except for now in XCOM. That's a PC
Huh?
game.
I'm so glad that Dan gave me that game.
It's PC. It's PC. It's PC.
Oh, that's
game.
right. I got it for free with Bioshock.
I think was it a Humble
yeah,
Bundle?
Bioshock.
What
No,
was
Bioshock Infinite.
It's Bioshock.
it? Oh,
Hey, you guys know that sweet PS4 controller that's going to work with the Windows platform on launch?
Yeah.
Did you guys know that it is apparently also going to just see itself as a proper controller? So games that are set to like the Xbox's standard and shit, the Xbox 360 standard, should just work.
Yep.
Great.
That sounds fantastic.
It's all Bluetooth, right?
Yes.
Yes, except for it'll have USB, which is how it'll work properly, I believe.
PC,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Dead Rising 3 had some new footage that they got from the EB Expo. Looks like it's smoother now, and
I was
yeah.
worried it was going to be too serious.
clearly not anymore.
Not the case.
No.
I approve of this.
Mankinis and like what's those tight woman clothing garments with the
Bikinis?
No.
Corset?
corset.
Brassiere?
I love course.
That's a
Kumar,
Sure.
whoa.
and yeah. Anyway,
This is going to the internet.
there's that. I think. Oh,
How
Call-
great would that Soma page have been if it had just like
Screamed at my
changed into
face?
weird something
Oh my God.
freaky because you had it open for too long?
it'd be terrifying. Call of Duty Ghosts also put out a clan trailer, which showcased that you'll be able to have clans that will go cross-platform and clan experience. Some weird clan thing with points that you can choose to take over part of
How
a
about
map.
you use the new Call of Duty app, which is not at all the garbage Elite one that we put out before. No.
You can use
Really scared.
text messages, so you can text in your Call of Duty app.
But the text is like
yeah.
on opposite sides of the screen.
It's kind of weird. Hey, you guys know those Astro headphones or the Pulse headsets or all the Elite headsets that they have for the PS3 that you can use all USB and crazy?
Let me guess, they're not compatible.
They will be compatible, just not at launch.
Okay.
So they'll work, obviously, to get audio into them. But USB, using it as a microphone, plugging it in and getting it to work that way, will not work at launch.
Oh, okay.
It probably won't take too long. I'm pretty sure they just have to like
Add a
put
patch,
a
maybe an
shitty little,
API.
shitty little update that's gonna have drivers on it or something.
Cool.
But
I
they
wonder
said
why
it,
stuff like that seems so difficult for them to plan.
It's because there's no base API built into it.
Is that what it is? It's just something that
Yeah, it's just a block
straightforward?
of code.
Oh.
Just need to program in.
But yeah, no, it
Because remember, it's not. They don't have all the base APIs that like a Windows or Mac OS has.
Yeah.
So
but
that's what makes them so bulky.
what's weird is all those USB things already work on the PS3, so I don't know why they can't just easily make sure it's working at launch. But hey, whatever. They do bundle both the Xbox One and this with a little headset, so won't be so bad. And yeah, apparently, I don't know how legit this is, but apparently Dead Rising 3 will not be in Germany due to,
Okay.
I'm guessing, violence and craziness.
Oh, like it's not being released in Germany.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's kind of poo-poo. Something that Devin and I are super excited about is CSGO just got a patch to record every match you play and rewatch it back, so they're slowly dipping into the Dota 2 awesome spectating stuff. All you need to do is implement controls to like skip between rounds and all that awesomeness. And I'll be happy.
And go backwards.
And go backwards, yeah. And yeah, that's it. That's the news. That's news. Hey, you guys want to know what's coming out in the coming weeks?
Sure. What's coming out in the WEC?
In a week? Well, you've got things such as Skylanders Swap Force for the 360 PS3, 3DS, Wii U, and Wii. We have Arcane Worlds for the PC. We have Valhalla Knights 3 for the Vita. We have a game called Two Brothers, which is not at all like Brothers, coming for the PC and Linux and Mac. We have Cabela's African Adventures for the PS3, 360, and Wii.
Man, there's some weird games.
We have Wipeout Create and Crash for the 360, Wii U, and 3DS. Really just everything that is going to be amazing dumping out right before the new consoles.
Goodbye Deponia?
We have Goodbye Deponia. Deponia is apparently a really good game that I've never played. As well as Mighty Switch Force 2.
Goodbye to it.
Yeah. As well as Mighty Switch Force 2 for the Wii U.
Huh.
That's it. That's next week.
Cool.
So
What do we got
mostly-
for...
mostly Garbo?
Anything you guys are picking up for that?
Nope.
What about the
Actually, I want to
Buy
play...
Beyond.
Yeah, I'm going to get Beyond.
A
Okay.
week late.
what about Pokemon?
Oh yeah, I gotta get that.
You know what sucks is that I ordered
Pokemon.
Pokemon online
Yeah, won't get here till
and
late.
it won't get here till Saturday, which won't ship.
Why?
And then Sunday, which won't ship. And then Monday, which won't ship. Tuesday.
I'm gonna buy it midnight tomorrow.
But I'm also getting mine for
I'm
like,
gonna buy it in
Maybe-
24 hours. Hey, look right there. Costume Quest. iPhone, iPad. I wasn't bullshitting you.
hey.
Pikachus.
Yeah, closing it. All right, so that's it for releases. It's time to move on to the comments section. And let me refresh really quick. We've got Douglas M saying, "Play CSGO with us, Dan." Retort.
What's your retort on that?
I'm no good at it.
He's no good at it.
It's too
You
fast.
can-
It's too fast.
You can play with the controller.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go real well.
Oh yeah, totally.
You
You,
be-
wouldn't play with me though.
You could
Fuck
be
that.
new. You could be new bot.
Are there
Opie.
Riccio? Are there bots in CS:GO?
Yeah, there.
Oh, buddy, are there bots? Oh,
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
They're pretty fucking horrible.
they're atrocious.
The two you should probably just like shoutcast some of your
Kumar,
favorite matches.
imagine if, say, as a player, you could probably pop around a corner and shoot a guy in the face within a second or two. Well, you have the bot that will pop around a corner, see you,
Switch guns.
switch guns to his pistol, probably look up and down, and then if like a gunshot appears behind him, he'll rotate and look at the dude behind him, and then
Why?
you can just freely fire, and he'll just fire into like a wall or something as he's turning.
Hey, hang on. Is this only because like that's the way they behave when they're on easy, or
No, it just seems to be the way that they behave in matchmaking. Sometimes they'll turn a corner and they'll like instantly murder you, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
okay?
Or they'll
So
track
they're
you
just like the
through
ones
a
from
wall.
Source
Yeah,
then.
they'll track you through a wall, and then they'll see you and be like, "Oh shit, he's actually there." Switch to my pistol. And then it's just really weird.
Or they'll buy auto shotties and run down the center of the map.
Yeah,
Like,
Even though
just fucking
you
beelining.
can use the radio commands to be like, "Stay here, cover us, follow, 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 follow," and it just sometimes you'll just hear like a negative, and you're like, "God damn it, bot." But sometimes they'll accept and they'll just camp somewhere and be stupid. But anyways, you guys should both play.
I'd probably be as about as useful as a bot.
Bot Opie is like my favorite bot of all time now.
Jesus.
I feel like you need to save that and pass it along to me.
Devin, you could just watch that.
Yeah.
Seen you recently played games too.
Any hoodles, we have Andrews Davidson who says, "Great cast, you guys. What area in a game has changed your opinion of the game from one side to the exact opposite? That being good to bad, bad to good. And what do you think is the most interesting way to use a specific game mechanic in a game?" So the first thing is, what area in a game has changed your opinion from one side to the exact opposite?
I'd say technical. If a game just doesn't work, and actually Dragon's Crown is an example of how the multiplayer is just
From the frame rate.
busted to shit. And actually, so for you, it's a perfect example
Yeah.
of
Enjoying the
a
game and
that
then the
otherwise
frame
would have
rate
been great, but
murdering it. Yeah, me would be technical.
Is
Frame
he
rate
asking
can kill a
for,
game.
like-
I don't know if he's
I think he's asking for like specific
specific from
Yeah.
from.
things, and I have an example for both.
Okay, sure,
The end of that one mission in Hotline Miami
sure.
that I just couldn't beat.
Okay,
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, this game fucking is the worst right now.
okay.
And I know you get the same thing with the hospital part.
Yeah.
We're just
what was it, Dan?
the one where the truck comes in?
burst through the wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And you have to like
I was
move.
stuck on that for like an hour.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Just a quick mention to the chat. If you're wondering where to post comments, you can post it on the YouTube podcast from last week, or just type it in the chat, so we'll be reading them in a second. So, go on.
It's that hospital level
And to
for
make
me.
a bad game good, put Star Wars in it.
So, like,
I love Force Unleashed too.
that dance
But
Star Wars
by
game?
all rights and logical things in the universe, that game is total garbo.
Shit.
But I love it.
Garbo is the new word of Unity.
Yeah. Bet.
What
Unity is the new word of garbo. GarboFrame.com.
do not do what Garbo unto thee with something Garbo unto you. Anyway,
Thou shall not make a Garbo game.
okay. But, oh, man. I don't know, because, like, sometimes frame rate is something that'll kill it for me. Like, Dragon's Crown is a good thing with that. But, like, the frame rate in the game, like, Deadly Premonition was so shitty. But the writing and the just stupidness and amazingness of that game pulled it together. And that... But that wasn't me, like, thinking the game was crap at any point, because it just started off and I was like, this is fantastic.
Frame rate makes no difference to me.
Yeah.
I can't tell frame rate almost. I can only tell when it's really, really bad. But outside of that,
Yeah, you're kind of like me, Dan, where it's like I notice it's a little bit smoother when it's above, like 40.
Yeah.
But, like,
but you at least go like, okay, this is running at like 60. You can tell.
ish. There are definitely times where I'm like,
But like
Not
you,
sure.
you will play a game at 60 frames. That is
I-
that not your like? You'd probably prefer that.
I honestly 30.
I think 60 is too fast.
I don't mind 30.
It's too smooth.
I'll play at whatever, to be honest with you. Whatever I can get it to run at.
What are you guys, sissies? No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, we're not elitist like you.
No. That's the only
PC
response I've
math.
got. That's the only response. No.
Mine would definitely have to be the hospital mission in Hotline Miami. That just killed me.
That was bullshit. I hated that mission.
It honestly ruined that game for me. I really liked it, but after playing that mission over and over and over and over and over again. I got so frustrated with it.
That was the mission like right after that car part, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
And from going kind of good to or bad to good would actually be strat games, and mine would be Civ. I never really liked Civ, and then I kind of actually sat down and learned the mechanics, and it just kind of got really good. Like, I really liked it. The other thing that can turn a really great game into a really shitty game is online people who scream into their mics. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's when you mute everyone, though.
But here's the thing: is like I don't understand why you feel the urge to sing into your fucking microphone when you're playing a game.
Because you get experience for it.
Exactly.
In Grand Theft Auto, at least.
Hey, good game goes bad. I was enjoying Homefront, then it ended for no reason.
Good game goes bad. I enjoyed Doorways' menu. I hit start. Fucking hated it. The game should not have played. No.
Bad game goes good. Eerie.
Yeah.
Spray can.
Yeah, buddy.
Man, I can't think of anything. A game something that would break a game for me is if the story ever just goes like fucking super dull to the point of just
Hey,
like
Riccio.
I don't give a fuck no more. Yeah.
I know what you can use it as an example.
What?
Sly.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You want to talk to us a little bit about Sly?
No, that's fine. I've never finished Sly 4 yet. I'm like halfway through it or something, but I gotta get the time to do it. I gotta get the time. Anyways, his next question was, what do you think is the most interesting way to use a specific game mechanic in a game?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to tap you.
No, I think the most interesting way, just for any game mechanic, is I think back of what was the game? Swapper.
Oh yeah.
Games like that where they'll kind of give you one thing of the game mechanic to be like, hey, here's a game, you can multiply, and then let you kind of figure out all the crazy shit you can do. Same thing with what was that Antechamber?
Yeah, that was really
Just
cool.
going through it and be like, holy shit, I could do this since the start, but like because my brain could not comprehend that kind of shit was even possible. Like I love those like revelation moments where you're just like, holy fuck, that's
So what you're
possible.
saying is your most interesting use of a game mechanic is the lack of a tutorial?
Yeah, but in a good way. Like when it's not a lack of tutorial where you're like, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to be like doing here, or when you have to mash your face against it, but when you kind of
Well,
like,
I think that also contributes to why you like stuff like Dark Souls.
yeah, but the thing is, no, but even like with Sopper, like you can teleport, but you go into a room and you're like, there's a high ledge up there, and you'll be like, oh, there's no way that I can sort of shoot up and then teleport to that new dude and like shoot like another one, and then you're like, there's no way that'll work. You try, and you're like, holy shit, that does work, and then your brain's like, there's been like 6 different places I've seen this before. Then you just, I don't know, unlocking like a potential which you didn't know was there or something. Just that stuff's really cool. I like when they do that. Good tutorialage. Sure.
Good
Without
tutorial.
tutorialage. What about you guys?
Good use of a mechanic?
Is that the response?
I don't know. Can't think of
Isn't
one.
that his question? Like what?
Yeah.
What's a? Actually, I think I'd probably say hardware again. It's kind of cool to see when people introduce new hardware, and it's a shame that it didn't
and, like,
quite
what it
work the way
does
I would
for
have
the
liked
type
with the
of
Wii
game.
U. But
I like when somebody takes a mechanic that has been used over and over and over again and puts a new spin on it.
Yeah.
Like Super Meat Boy took platforming to a crazy like precision level, and like just kind of like really kind of brought it to like kind of the extreme. So I just like I like seeing things that I grew up with, like a platformer or a shooter or something like that, that just takes something and turns it on its head and makes it a little bit more unique or a little bit different, and just throwing it out at you. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. I think I like when games do like it's not really mechanic, but Dan, I know you showed me a bit of it, but I'd already seen it. Patrick Levick played it. That scary game where you'd like quit out of the game, but you think it crashed, you load it back up, but it was meant to do that. I don't remember what the fuck it was called.
Oh, don't want the white face.
White
thing?
face or something.
I don't know what the game's called.
Games like that where they kind of play on what you think.
The expectations of a game working.
Yeah. Like what that game would do is you'd kind of get to a thing where a face would pop up or something.
Fucking Arkham Asylum. That third Scarecrow part.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Where like
Where you
reset the
thought,
game.
Like, fucking just the game froze and like wrecked your Xbox.
Yeah, shit like that's really cool. Like, well, for Whiteface, it would back you out of the game. Like, okay, fuck, and then you'd go into the file, like the folder again to start it back up. And there was the notepad. You'd read it and be like, I know you're there or something. And you're like, well, that's weird.
Then
So you load up
open
the game.
executable again.
And it's a different level, and
different
it's like
level and-
you're like, oh, what the fuck is going on here? So that shit was
Did you
really
play
cool.
through that on
No, I
stream?
never played through that.
Oh really?
I'd already watched like the whole thing before.
Oh yeah, because he plays through that whole
Yeah.
thing on that thing. So.
But there's that, and then there's that side-scrolling one where I was playing where you'd kind of perspective, which is a really cool one. Then at the end, what it would do is it would kind of like, it would be like, oh, congratulations, quit, and you'd hit quit, and then you'd just be looking at your desktop, and you go to move your mouse, and then your perspective would shift, and you're like, whoa, what the fuck? And you're like moving your.
That's great.
It took a screenshot of your desktop and just kind of morphed it and started doing some cool shit. So stuff like that's really neat. I like when you kind of.
Breaks
I'm
the
so
fourth
used to
wall a little bit.
breaks the fourth wall. And you're like, oh fuck, okay, that's awesome. So that stuff's pretty cool for me. Kumar, anything to add to that or?
There's
Not so
a
much.
way
I agree with what you guys have said.
There's a way to overuse that like
Yeah.
fourth wall, like in Saints Row with all the like graphically glitching
Yeah.
stuff. It's like
That was
okay,
cool.
I get it. We're
That
playing
was
a video
cool.
game,
Yeah.
but it still did look kind of cool. So
then on to the rest of his comedy. Says, on a more serious tone, what do you think about? Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't know about this question. What do you?
We'll leave this one off because it's getting too intense for
That's a little
my
too
level
intense
of
and sort of
tiredness
depressing.
right now.
I'll read it off, but we probably won't talk too much about it, I guess, or make a joke or something. But anyways, on a more serious tone, he says, what do you guys think about the afterlife, a heaven, hell, or blankness? Sorry. I don't know.
Can we save this for the next cast?
Sure,
Yeah.
it fucking terrifies me. I'll say that. Sure, I will say,
I
growing
will
up,
say that I have no opinion.
you have no opinion. That's fine. I have no idea.
Not sure.
I guess there's hoping there's something, but whatever. I don't know. I used to terrify me when I was growing up. I'd always have like nights where I'd just be like, "Oh shit, I'm thinking about it," and then you just don't sleep that night. It was horrifying.
I want to digitize my brain.
That'd be cool.
Live in the now. Don't worry about the future.
That's kind of what just happened. I was like, fuck
Word,
it.
son.
All right.
Yeah.
Stab
Cut my throat. No, I'm not sure if there's no. Yeah. Anyway, it says PS me.
I gotta play GTA Wise.
Anyways, it says PS me and Sweet Tooth 2 did a deal. You won't have to deal with him anymore. Oh god. And if he
Oh,
shows
shit.
any new messages, please send me a message on Steam.
Jeez.
Oh dear.
What happened?
What has happened? Let's refresh real quick just in case. We have 66 Snuffleupagus. I love that name. It says pie and pipe. Great choices. I don't remember what's that riff?
That was your weird like
Oh no.
PVC pipe thing.
Not penis, it was a butthole pipe. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That was a bad sound effect. No, that was our favorite food thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was talking
Yeah,
about the
but
diet.
then you had
like,
a
if you could have
pipe.
the perfect diet, that you wouldn't get unhealthy or.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Burns the Nation says, I am a guy, so I don't have boobs to sign. Devin, stay away, please.
What?
They're terrified. Burns the Nation just continues on and says, Riccio, the Five Guys is on Hazeldean by the KRC. Not sure what a KRC is anymore.
KRC
or
is
anything.
it's also by the Canadian Tire Center.
Sure.
It's actually the other one is actually at the train yards.
Yes, there's train yards and Canadian Tire Center. Just like the
There's another one on this road.
Does anybody
Oh.
want to take me to a Five Guys so I can try it?
and there is.
Oh, Dan, right across from the athletic club, right?
Yeah.
That's a terrible place to put it.
Have you guys ever heard of a Scores restaurant?
No.
Yes, absolutely.
There are.
It's like the Swiss Chalet of. Actually, it's a higher quality Swiss Chalet.
I would say a
Talking
lower
some
quality
shit about Swiss Chalet right there, Kumar.
I'd say it's a higher
both-
quality chalet.
Was it with you that we ordered Swiss Chalet one night?
Yeah, we
It was
ordered Swiss Chalet.
Damn good. It's expensive. It was good.
Swiss
Anyway,
Chalet,
Yo,
yeah.
that shit. The Scores is about 5 minutes away.
have
from
you
my
guys
house.
been to a Five Guys?
Yeah.
Can-
Been to a Five Guys.
Can we go at some point? I
Sure.
would like to try it.
When we go to see Gravity.
Yes. Can we do that?
Sure.
Fuck yes. Okay.
I
I'm
don't
in.
know fucking when, but
Fucking
not gonna
within
be
the
this
next
week.
5-6 weeks. No. Anyways, Brisbane also says, my question is, if your YouTube goes big, what other big YouTubers would you like to do collabs with?
Protein pill.
Protein Pill would be up there. That'd be super sick.
That'd be baller.
I don't know.
Giant bomb, yo.
Yeah,
Giant bomb would be
They're
cool.
not really-
too.
yeah, John Bob's
we
not-
wish.
Yeah. If this is like expectations, but never gonna really ever happen. I don't know. There's
Well, if we're throwing wishes out there, Giant Bomb. That's
Giant Bomb would
yeah,
really
Giant
cool.
Bomb.
That's the end all. That right there.
That's kind of like that's my like fantasy football like
It
dream thing.
it'd be weird.
Personally, I think it'd also be cool to actually, aside from collaborative efforts kind of thing, I think it would just be cool to be able to interview industry individuals.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
really like to be invited to things where I can go and interview people.
Devin
It's just cool to see the other side of things, right? We only ever get to play games, but
yeah, I would like
development
to.
side is
Honestly,
whole
I would
world.
like to go talk to like
the Eve people.
like go see them or like talk to Kevin Levine like a one-on-one and talk to him about like what he has up and coming, or Tim Schafer and like do an interview with him or something like that. Like that shit that'd be so cool. But I don't know.
To aim towards more like
Oh, you mean like Riccio just pals with Gary Whitta? Like
Yeah,
that
just
kind of
hang
thing?
out with
I'm
Gary
not
Whitta.
proud. No, that was one night of
I know.
fucking fantasticness. That sounds horrible when I put it that way. Anyway,
You got one night standing by Gary Whitta.
technically, gaming wise. Anyway, no, to answer with YouTube stuff, I think it'd be really cool. Collabs, I don't know. Just like I think it'd be more awkward for myself at least. It'd be awkward. I'm always awkward with random people for the first time on the internet because I'll just be like, "Can I just say stupid shit, or are you gonna be offended?" But I would love to, similar to what Kumar said, like
I'm
just
saying the stupid shit.
I'm
I
gonna
just
say it
wanna know if
anyways.
you're getting offended.
If you're really quiet, does that mean you're upset?
is this offending you? Do you like
Or
puns?
is your Skype kicked out?
But no, what would be really cool is just like I can't even think of too many to name, but like it'd be cool to go to anybody. I know like you,
John?
yeah, like people. Sure, like people like JonTron. I know what people are gonna maybe hate me for saying this, but like people like PewDiePie or like Markiplier and all these people. Not to collab with them, but I would love to just like see or like talk to them and be like, yo, I wonder how you do this shit. And I just like to like see like what their process is to compare and
Well,
just.
you're the kind of technical
Yeah.
YouTube producer.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
But I would
for
like
you.
I would like to go to like all the huge people that I know about or have seen and just kind of like, you know, I just like talk to them and be like, yo, like what? How do you do your shit? I want. It's like, do I do anything differently? Or like, oh, you do that? Oh, I never even thought of doing it that way. It's
I
like,
wonder if
like
that's
having a
still
mind
interesting
meld.
to them, or because they're so big, they're just like,
Like, yeah,
other
okay,
stuff,
whatever.
Like,
Little
use this
fish.
fucking mixer here. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. No, I would love to do
I'd
something
pay
like that.
someone
I
to
don't know.
do it.
Yeah.
I would just, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to have like some weird conversations and just.
Yeah, be neat.
I wouldn't even do videos with them, so I don't know. I just want to be like,
Ask some questions.
be cool. Just hang out. Be like, so that's cool. All right. Peace out now. Anyways, we have RTD300 saying, hi guys, I'm currently studying for my master's in architecture and I'm writing my work about space and environment in games. I've been watching you guys for a bit and all the information and the way you talk about games has really helped me. My question is, do you know of any really good purely text-based games or games that rely on text for the story or creating the environment? Or spoken words. Thanks so much. Keep up the informative podcast.
Fuck, I had something.
If you think like
If you're
recent,
looking for like text-based games,
you got Saints Row 4 for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
No, old. You can look at like old ass games
I
like
was gonna say
Zork and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say Zork.
But if you want to, there's things. I don't know the abbreviation for it. Is it mugs or multiplayer? There's.
What are you looking for?
There's
Explain it.
multiplayer online like chat games that you can do where it's
yeah.
pretty much like it's like a game like Zork where it's like look left, look right, turn whatever.
Talking
But
about,
it's
like GURPS or whatever that thing is, generic role-playing system or something like
Yeah.
kind of. I don't remember what it's called. I know it's with an M though. But anyway, it's those. I would say maybe look into those because it's not only does it have like the story kind of like you're going through towns and going like using text and it's only text. But you also have like other players that you're interacting with and maybe making like weird RPing story things.
There was a game.
I don't know. There's probably a ton of them.
There's a game I used to play back in high school that was like a zombie outbreak game.
Frog Fractions as well for 20 minutes.
It was like a zombie game that
Play
you played
Frog
where it
Fractions,
was
apparently.
there was no really kind of shitty, not shitty animations, but it was very minimal animations, but it was mainly like a dice roll style game where it's like you go into a building, roll this dice, see what's in there, and it was just kind of like it's like D&D but like zombie based. It's pretty cool.
It's I can't.
I read about one
Text.
earlier too, and I just can't recall the name.
What are they? I can't remember the name. Can't remember the abbreviation for it. Abbreviation. It's like a MOG or a MOT
Why
or
don't you go to the wiki article of list of online fucking shit?
what it says MMORPG.
Urban Dead.
Urban Dead. There you go.
That's I think exactly what I was playing. Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh man, I used to play
That's fucking sweet.
gang something. I don't remember what it's called.
Neflaria.
Oh, Neflaria as well. Neflaria was actually pretty sweet. Neflaria is text only, but
Candy Box.
Candy Box.
Candy Box.
Urban Dead is wicked sweet.
Check out Candy Box for sure. It's a unique text-based game. I highly recommend it. It'll blow your mind.
Yeah,
Shit
0
escalates
candies.
really, really quick.
Eat all
Oh,
the candies.
this! I remember this.
What the fuck is this?
It's all ASCII. Like the entirety of
I'm just eating candies.
You're on a cookie clicker path now. That's all
No,
I'm gonna say.
no. Does it ever go faster?
Yeah.
It seems really dumb. Why would you want to play this?
Kumar, I don't know why you did
It
this to
changed
him.
from candy and candies though. Why does it change from candy to candy, Sofa? Why is it?
Don't worry, it gets real. If he's interested in any type of a text-based sort of thing, like this might just be cool to check out. It's a little bit. I'd say it's not entirely text-based, but it's still.
It's not going faster though.
I think you'll appreciate the fact that it's completely
Riccio, I
done.
don't think you're ready for where this goes either. Like you're really not.
I've eaten 50 candies. Oh, throw 10 candies on the ground. What does that do? Hold on. What is?
Okay, click.
I think he's stuck. We're not gonna get
I
it back.
didn't expect another button to pop up. Do you ever
All right,
start
Riccio,
getting
go to the other
candies fast?
comments so
Do you ever
that
get
I
candies
can
faster?
continue this.
Oh, there's 20 candies on the ground. Okay, we're just let that go.
Candy box. I think that's the number one suggestion.
Son of a fucking bitch. Yeah, no. Check out something like that. It's really hard to find text-only based games right now.
Yeah.
The closest thing would be any point-and-click adventure games, but that uses vision and music. And
No, I
sound,
think Candy Box is the number one thing.
Yeah.
You don't understand. I totally forgot about this until Kumar just brought it up.
And Riccio, you think it's jokes, but
You threw on the ground?
you spend some time in that, you're gonna understand why I brought this up.
Okay.
Like, I feel like you need to record your screen and just like
I
your
wanna play it.
reaction
Just go
to
through it,
while
yeah.
you're playing.
Oh, he's in the channel. Welcome. What's up, RTD?
Hey.
Hopefully we were somewhat helpful. And then we have Bronwood saying, I think your time conversion may be slightly off as you've started around 1:30 to 2 a.m. on the last few weeks. And if I'm there in the chat and read this, it's my 5th week watching you guys. Love the podcast. Keep it up. I did see him earlier. I don't know if he's still here. He might have passed out.
No, he went to bed. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yeah.
If we start at 1:32, think about when we fucking started today.
Yeah.
He was there today. Bronwyn, when you hear this,
probably at the very beginning, I bet, because he's a
Yeah, he
trooper.
was.
Yeah, you're a trooper,
Salute
Holmes.
you.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
wherever he is, that means it's about, I don't know, like 4 or 5 a.m.
He's on English time.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna scroll through the chat here. We've got some up way back up there. As Alice said, wait, what? Pikmin mission pack. Yep. There have been missions 7 to 10 or some random extra crap they've added.
Hey, Richard, you probably have some more candies.
Oh, I'm the candy merchant.
Good luck, Riccio.
I have a lollipop now. Okay. Anyway, copy paste.
So we done? Do you want me to start outroing
some
this?
questions here.
No, he's looking for other questions.
Question: do Canadians celebrate Columbus Day? No, we have actually Thanksgiving this Monday,
Columbus
which is
Day?
your Columbus Day. Columbus Day is their
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving
In
of our
October.
time. Yeah. And then whenever we have Thanksgiving in
October break?
Yep.
Sure. We have Thanksgiving. Their Thanksgiving is in November. We have something else, don't we?
No.
No.
We do not. Fuck. Comma. Fuck. Where does we comment? On a scale of Garbo to Butts, what would you rate the Minecraft update that includes next gen stained glass panels?
What's Minecraft?
But
I was not aware of.
According to Dan's question, it's
Nice.
Garbo.
I wasn't aware of next gen. Panel stained panel glass. Wow. I don't even.
wicked.
I don't know. I don't know what that. I don't know. Is that going to be a huge change?
I don't know. Probably not. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
It's probably not going to be a huge change.
Okay.
GarboFramerate.com.
GarboFramerate.com.
Why am I so compelled to play this? Zyler says as he's playing Candy Shop or
Of
whatever.
course he
the
is.
fuck. Yeah, you can be
I'm glad I've gotten both of
It's
you.
5:30 a.m. Yeah, it's 5:37 for Guru as well. Happy Thanksgiving to us! Yay!
The thing about candy boxes, it's more of an unknown quantity compared to Cookie Clicker, which is just like I'm clicking.
The fucking candy merch. It looks shaggyless, piss, whatever, lip piss.
All right.
Lupus.
Let's
Wait till you
round
get
this
the
up. Let's round this up.
It's always Let's drown
This
this
is
up.
kind of the end of our podcast. If you guys are listening on iTunes, make sure you come over and check out our stuff on YouTube. We have Let's Plays, dry runs, first impression videos, Riccio dancing,
That's cool.
lots of stuff like that. If you are on
Pink Minecraft stained glass pants. Purple. Pink.
wonderful.
What's pink?
If you guys are on our YouTube and have made it this far and you are brand new, you can leave a comment on this YouTube podcast episode and we will read them out on the next podcast. Or you can check us out on our live stream. We do this live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Riccio. We
Look forward to a 24/7 candy box stream for the next week.
Probably.
Look forward to some Beyond and some Wolf Among Us this weekend, possibly Saturday.
Yes, indeed. As well as we are going to have some stuff recorded this weekend for you guys. As well as if you have any, comments or anything you want us to do, send us a ping. We're always reading emails. We love reading comments, and we can try and work something out maybe. So thank you guys for tuning in and getting
There was still a question that we skipped that I skipped over.
this far.
Zyler said, "Why am I not playing? Am I playing Bureau soon? I might not do a Let's Play of that anymore because I heard it was super poopy, and I'm already having trouble keeping up with multiple Let's Plays. So I think I'm just gonna finish up System Shock 2 first, and by that time we'll figure out something. However, if people do want to see Bureau, I can try and stream it or something, and then like put clips out or something. But I will be playing it on some sort of stream. And I don't know what you mean by remember when you guys were happy for week 52.
Yeah, I remember that.
What is that?
Week 52 was our.
We're stoked
50
for it. It was the 1 year.
It was a 1 year, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're tired, bro.
What the fuck?
So,
Hold on. And then, when the fuck are we making a new Minecraft server? Well, we won't be making another one for probably a while because those are really hard to maintain. But for the marathon, expect a Minecraft server to go on for
inventory and
those
quests
days. Inventory and quest? What?
on Candy Box.
What?
So, thank you guys for tuning in, and we
paused
appreciate
Riccio.
your time. I have been
Box
Sompy.
2? What the fuck is Candy Box 2? October 24th. There's a game coming out.
But you still want to talk shit, Riccio?
More than you'll ever be able to eat, it says.
I'll be Sompy.
I'm Riccio.
I'm Dan.
CandyBox2.net.
Kumar.
I'm Riccio again.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
See you guys next time.
See you later, guys. Take care.